All right, looks like we're going to have our first
MC
match.
Static.
It's going to be, MC Static versus Sweet Revenge. Both Texas people. Hopefully they just beat each other up. I'm really rooting for the East Coast right now.
Well, like MC Static, well-known up-and-comer,
Yep.
new blood, if you would, of
Yeah.
DOA5.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a background in DOA4 towards the tail end when the game was kind of fading out. And then he really stepped it up in DOA5. He showed up in DID, kept coming back to, the tournament's DID, and eventually he took out Master one time as well. So he's pretty much on top of things.
And Sweet Revenge being a well-known player in the community, he's a previous champion of numerous tournaments.
Yeah.
Hasn't been able to capture the gold of any of the last round events
Right.
yet. So I know that he's trying really hard to prove that he's still up there.
And Summer Jam being that it's double points for Battle Royale, taking first here would really, really
Totally forgot about that too.
yeah, it'd be really significant for him.
All these players actually received points for the Battle Royale tournament 2015.
Yep. And
I
the
think
finals
the top placing player with the most points get free airfare and lodging to Northeast Championships this December.
And then we added 2 new events, right? We have Paradise.
Paradise,
That
run
was
by
added?
I think Larry Dixon,
Yep.
final round fame.
And then we have SoCal Regionals, which is still going to kick off, even though it got delayed. It's supposed to originally happen in June. Now it's going to be in October. So those are our 2 West Coast events. And I think at
Paradise
some point,
is in November as well.
Paradise is in November?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And I think at some point, I don't see why Cali Crush wouldn't be added. I don't know if that's going to be in the mix or not, but
Yeah, they
it
just
is.
had the announcement trailer for that, so I'm worried that it may have came out a little bit too late. But
Yeah.
I'm hoping the West Coast players get their fair share on that.
Yeah, they have 2 events. They can really, really make it shine over there. Get those 10 points if you win, 8 points if you get second place. So yeah, absolutely.
Lopito will be coaching Sweet Revenge.
Yeah, that's they're actually really good training partners. They train with each other quite often, frequently. They traveled over to this tournament together, and that's kind of nice to be able to have such a high-level player to train with every day. It's really good. And obviously, I think we're going to see in this matchup, we're more than likely going to see Genfu from Sweet Revenge, and then with E-Man, it depends, because I know that he took out Sweet Revenge at final round using Kokoro. So I don't know if he'll go back to Kokoro or if he'll try a different character, because the Kokoro matchup was pretty decisive and in E-Man's favor. So if I'm just thinking aloud here, he more than likely will go with Kokoro, but we'll see.
Well, Sweet Revenge has that very methodical, mechanical style of thinking, and play style, and it's really interesting to see him being coached by Lopito, who's pretty much the exact opposite.
Yeah.
He has that crazy, just unpredictable skill.
Interesting, and E-Man went with Elena, so he must. I mean, obviously these 2 play each other a lot, because they're both from Texas, so he might know some extra things. We'll see. It's a good stage he's going to be on too as well.
Yeah, MC Static is it is really interesting to have him go Elena in this, because it's not like Sweet Revenge doesn't know how to fight Elena.
And Sweet Revenge is starting off really nicely, very fast right now, taking E-Man down to about 20%. It looks like he's going to take this round. Yeah, pretty handily.
What I've noticed, probably one thing I've noticed from MC Static over the years and stuff, is that he does mix into a lot of characters. But sometimes it might hurt him, because I think he just plays by what he's feeling at that time, and not necessarily thinking about the player he's playing against.
Absolutely, and you're right. It might be about what he's been doing, because I know he didn't get that much time to do any warm-ups, because there weren't any necessarily setups widely available. So he might just be feeling Helena right now. And right now, it looks like Sweet Revenge is going to work.
Well, in this character matchup, you have Genfu versus Elena, and Genfu is very much a close-range infighter.
Yeah, he's got a lot of crutches that mess up that Elena's dance.
Yeah, and Elena herself is mainly an evasion-based character.
Yeah,
using a lot of her crushes for herself.
But it's a good setup from here from E-Man right now, taking him bounce about 30%. Very strong setup. Good hold. He needed that hold, else he was going to die from there. Yeah.
The aggression here on Sweet Revenge is really just showing, he's just not letting up at all.
Wow.
He's like, I just want to get back into the
almost.
Yeah.
Oh, good duck. Wow. What a clutch duck. He can finish. Oh, he drops it.
The slight hill there is why you have to be wary about your environment. That hill allowed him to tech early.
And the timing on the combo, he dropped that the combo there. I think that the actual hill on that as well. Because the Genfu is slightly heavier than a regular midweight, may have messed him up.
It's actually heavier than Elena too.
Yeah.
I missed it. Did he happen to change characters?
I didn't catch it. He went pretty quick there.
He
went straight to Chrissy.
Yeah.
Okay, he's pretty focused. If he goes straight to Chrissy, he's focused.
It is unfortunate he had to waste that entire first match on that. But
yeah, and this is a good open stage. You know, it's got some potential walls with the trees and whatnot, but both players will get the opportunity to space out.
Again, like, Sweet Revenge is not letting up on this pressure right here.
Yeah, and that's what he needs to do. He needs to get into Christie's face. He doesn't want E-Man to, you know, get any momentum back. Sweet Revenge himself has the momentum. He's up 1-0, and he needs to take that round and just keep going in.
Yeah, Christie's very much, you get worried about the in-fight, but that's also where Genfu's strength is.
Yeah.
But Christie's also very good at that mid-range fight, so you can't give her that space.
And obviously, Sweet Revenge knows how E-Man plays. They both know each other fairly well, so I think that Sweet Revenge going in as much as he can right now with the momentum is really in his favor. Good hold by E-Man. He's got to turn these matches around. And that's a tough situation to be in with that guard break from Genfu.
It looks like MC Static is actually doing really well here. He's sort of like slowing the pace down, saying, okay, he's rushing me. I'm just going to go ahead and wait for my opportunity a bit here.
And I like what he did there because he had the opportunity to do a throw punish, but he needed the damage to take the round, so he went for the stun setup instead of throw punishing. It was a very smart move on his part.
Yeah, Christie's not, her throws don't really leave her at a good advantage situation.
Exactly.
So
it's very smart move. Yeah. And now he's up 2 rounds to 1.
And getting a grade on that last round.
Yeah.
He's definitely adjusted.
It's interesting those 2 jabs traded there, given that Christie's the fastest character.
Using that frame advantage to get that stun
goes
set up.
for it. Ooh. Nice launch from Sweet Revenge there. Good punish. Nice. Very smart, very smart.
Using the wall environment game to his advantage as well. Because
And this could be it here. He's got to guess, guesses wrong, gets the high launcher, takes the round, takes the game. We're going to go 1-1 with Sweet Revenge and E-Man.
Lopido helping out Sweet Revenge on that one.
Yeah.
Sweet Revenge with his hand to his mouth, like, oh, what'd I do?
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, it just looked like the momentum switched. Sweet Revenge had the first match pretty much in his pocket, and then E-Man's kind of switched it around. We'll see what happens in this third one.
And we're in the new stage that came out about a week or 2 ago.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that because I hadn't seen it yet. Actually.
Yeah, so you get a nice constant wall bounce off the fireworks back there, and the net will work as a springboard effect too.
Yeah.
As well as the special danger zone near the Zack statue in the corner.
Yeah, that's a pretty stage. Wow, nice critical burst. Doesn't go for the power launch, goes for the guaranteed power blow damage.
Too far away to do the wall bounce.
Yeah.
Gets the damage nonetheless.
Very, very smart move by E-Man. Goes in with the jabs. When in doubt, jab with that character all day. Oh, this could kill.
As long as he doesn't drop it. Yep.
Oh, got it off. He goes for the throw. That's a tricky situation when you drop a combo like that, and so you have to guess between a wake-up kick or if they're just going to get up and try and attack you.
And Genfu's like juggle options, his like a hold down forward punch.
Yeah.
They're very frame specific. If you do it too early, you'll whiff entirely.
Yep.
And I think Sweet Revenge, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, that was a crazy setup from E-Man just then. Took him down to about 30%. And this could be it.
Guys,
both.
You can see both players are both.
I think it's something's wrong with his controller. He wasn't moving there. He's still. Oh, there he is. Okay. That was interesting. Doesn't kill him. He still has an opportunity. There it is. There it is. He's gonna go. Yep. Smart play on his part. Very smart play. When you're at that low of health,
you want to be defensive. And he knew he was going to be guarding.
Yeah, I was surprised when E-Man was just kind of standing there. I thought his controller might have shorted out.
Good most hold situation there.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't so much his controller was down. I think it was just the fact that they're both reaching that point where they're each player is
staring at each other.
Area, they want to see how each player's adapted. And
E-Man is taking quite a decisive lead here, and that might be it. Yeah, it is. Good sidestep. Fantastic sidestep, in fact.
Sweet Revenge likes to tend to come in with that forward punch.
Yeah, And if you sidestep, you're pretty vulnerable.
Again, he knows him pretty well, and so. And unfortunately, there's no string extension after that forward punch.
Yeah, he's pretty much vulnerable, especially if it whips. I mean, it's a fairly quick recovering move, but if it whips completely and the person's in position to punish it, it's going to be a pretty hard punish. So that was a really good match, actually. Both players were able to feel each other out, and then E-Man kind of made some adjustments towards the end, especially with Christy obviously being a heavy pressure character. She was able to keep up with Genfu. Very good match. And obviously our next match is a classics matchup in DOA5. These two have been going back and forth since the inception of this game, basically, with Excalibur Blades and Mr. Quiggle.
These two also fought off in the Dead or Alive festival that took place at the beginning of this month in Japan.
Yeah, and they met, and Quiggles, I believe, knocked out Excalibur Blades during that run.
It was single elimination, single first to 2 match.
Yeah. It was more about the United States taking it. than really those two.
Quiggle went on to win the championship. Yes,
Yep.
that was great.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a good win
So
for the United
obviously,
States.
you know, the United States is the best at DOA. Let's just call it what it is. I think, right? Can we say that? Can we say that?
The international community has really been stepping up their game.
Yeah, they have.
The
Absolutely.
Japanese were great to play when I was over there.
Not for nothing, guys. Sorry to interrupt. Not for nothing. When I was in Akiba last year for Tokyo Game Show, there were some games that I know to be popular fighting games that actually weren't being played. But I found that almost always when I went to an arcade that had a DOA set up, that there were people playing.
Yeah.
Oh, when I got
whatever
there,
that means to you guys.
when I got there at the beginning of this month, we went to the Hey Arcade in.
Oh, that's one of the arcades specifically.
That's the biggest arcade.
Dude, there
for
are
DOA.
always DOA players there.
I
from what I've
started off
noticed,
with one
always.
arcade machine with DOA, and then I was just going down the row, adding another machine as it got crowded, and we had almost 12 arcade machines of DOA being played, with the line still waiting to play more.
Wow. Yeah. DOA is pretty big.
They get a lot of support over there in Japan, and the community continues to grow in Japan every year.
Yeah.
I've seen them double.
They've improved dramatically as well in skill.
At the DOA festival, they were expecting around 100 people. They put a cap of 144, and 352 people showed up.
Wow.
So there's players who showed up and couldn't even enter the tournament.
Wow. Okay. That's remarkable. That's bigger than, I mean, assuming they could have all gotten in, obviously it was capped at 144.
It's really fun. It's really good because I saw the players who Terry Rock as well won one of the plane trips to Northeast Championships this December to participate in the Battle Royal Finals.
Yeah.
But there's also some other Japanese players who are thinking about it, including Jao Akira, who is looking to come over to NEC and represent his Akira skills.
Yeah, I hope he does. The more competition that kind of centers themselves on NEC and comes over, it's better for the game in the long term. So I definitely would like to see as many international players show up as possible to NEC.
Well, Jao Akira actually, in the team tournament that we had, a 5-on-5 team tournament the next day after the festival, Jao Akira eliminated the entire international team by himself.
Oh, wow.
5-0.
That's pretty impressive. Got to give that man a lot of props, a lot of respect for that.
That was Quiggle.
Yeah.
Quiggle, Excalibur Blades.
Gahakball too?
Gahakball.
Okay.
Forgive me, 'cause I can't remember his. Toko was his gamer tag. Yeah, it was the Australian player. And Emperor Cal from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, wow. And these two they know each other fairly well. I can't imagine. I think Caliber Blades is, yeah, your guy's good to go. But I think Caliber Blades, he's got a decision to make here. Because I know he's tried out Lufang at some point, he's tried out Elliot at some point, he's tried out Eleanor. So he's going with Elliot, and I like his Elliot. The progression he's made with Elliot is very, very good. If he can get and establish his momentum the way he wants to drive the match first, he's got a great chance.
This is definitely a really interesting match because you have Excalibur Blades, former champion of like earlier versions of DOA5,
Vanilla DOA5,
trying to prove that he's still on top here. And Quiggle, who's been the champion since
basically Ultimate
since
and
the end of Ultimate and last round.
Yeah.
He's pretty much been unstoppable this entire year. I believe X-Cow is in the Ninja Gear outfit.
Yeah, both of them are. Those are fantastic costumes.
Quiggle, I believe, is in the Senran Kagura outfit from the cross promotion.
And this is going to be an interesting match, especially if Caliber Blades can set up the parries.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, good hold. Wow. Wow, that was a very, very close round there.
The parries are exactly what I would think is going to help X-Cow in this matchup.
Exactly, and obviously he has that 9-frame starter as well, so he can kind of keep Quiggles honest at the beginning of the round as well.
The only problem with the parries will not happen if he's in stun.
Yeah, and if he has him against the wall like this, Elliot's an incredibly dangerous character, but as they switch positions, Quiggles is looking to get a little bit of momentum back. Good setup. He finished it.
It says a lot, though, that Quiggle's coming out of the gate with Christie.
Yeah, because it's the respect. Obviously, Quiggles wants to win, and Caliber Blades is a very, very strong player. There's no doubt about that. And good stun reset.
Yeah.
Very nice manipulation of the stun system. He's going to get big damage from this. Good setup on the ground.
Oh.
This could be it right here. It is. That's a 3-0 by Caliber Blades.
All Elliot needed was the ninja that was in him.
Yeah, that was a very, very good round. Very convincing.
And Quiggle not even bothering to change characters here.
Yeah, he's going straight back.
Because he's like, this is my main.
He knows at this point, like this, he's got to redeem himself. And I think Quiggles is very capable of making the adjustment. Obviously, Christie has her advantages, but with that parry again, it's going to be tricky.
backs to the wall here. It's very difficult to get
Good
out here.
defense, and that's what you need against a strong, quick, Christie player is defense.
The Christies are looking for those counter hit opportunities, and as long as you don't give it to her, you know, it's gonna be a lot easier.
Wow,
this is just
incredible.
4-0 so far.
Yeah, incredible play from this man's Elliott right now. And I know firsthand, I've lost this man's Elliott twice now in tournament. It's beast. It's very good.
And people often tell me about how like I almost beat his Elliott and I almost beat his Allen that one time in Summer Jam 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't think his Elliott's on an entirely different level right now.
Right now it is. And also, obviously, with the changes that Elliott's received.
Right into the partition.
This is going to be dangerous.
Worst
He's got to get out of this.
situation.
Ooh, it's good kill. If he doesn't drop this, which he's not, he knows his combos.
Crowd getting involved.
That is it. Wow. Wow.
I don't know if you can hear the crowd out there, guys.
Yeah. 5 straight rounds. They're both staring at each other. Good throw.
Frame advantage, push, using the jockey hoe to get around.
Wow, good punish on that. And I think right now Quiggles is in trouble. He's got to get some momentum, do some punch grabs, get some space.
I mean, he can come. He can come back on this, but it's going to be pretty difficult.
And that was a good
again,
choice.
that slope, that same slope. There you go.
And that's the tricky part about Elliott. 6 straight rounds. He made an adjustment there. And I talked to him yesterday about this matchup because he knew going in against Quiggles he was going to have to face Chrissy. And he specifically said, I'm going to run Elliott against it because he felt Elliott was the option. And it looks like it was. If we see these two play again later on in this tournament, I wonder what Quiggles will do. Because obviously Quiggles has multiple characters he can use as well. And this guy is happy. It's been a while since he can walk away and say, I just beat Quiggles. It's been a very long time.
Oh, especially so convincingly, too.
Yeah, 6 straight rounds.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? You just cut straight to us, Spooky?
Yeah,
okay.
I know, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. Yeah. Spooky does it right. I got to give it that.
But again, that was a fantastic play from Excalibur Blades. He's showing truly the progression of the game. There's a lot of people were writing off Elliott, and obviously the way the meta is played in DOA, Elliott's a strong character for certain matchups, and we just saw there with the Christie versus Elliott matchup that he can hang.
People always say he's very mid-punch heavy, but I think he has a very strong mid-low game, especially that crushing low that we saw him utilize in that last match.
Absolutely, and the fact that he can lock down a character from preventing them from using the sidestep option with his very, very long strings and delayable strings, that's what makes him such a strong option against characters that rely on sidestep attacks such as Christie.
Now this match is actually going to be really interesting because we've got MC Hoodless.
Yeah, they're running it back from KIT, I believe, because Hoodless eliminated.
SRM Hoodless, my apologies.
Yeah.
SRM Hoodless and Lopido.
Yeah.
Hoodless is a very calculating player.
Yeah.
He's known for his rig. He has a pocket Zac as well. That's no slouch.
Yeah.
Both are about the same level of experience, but he pretty much sides with the rig in more cases than not.
And he's very good with the fundamentals with punishment as well. Yeah.
Lopido is a very crazy individual. I would say that in terms of reflective as his play style and his character himself.
He's certainly one of the most unique DOA players that we've ever seen in the history of DOA, because even though we talk about punishment and talk about playing it safe and kind of coming in with a specific type of metagame, Lopido just blows that all out the water. Because he kind of just it's hard to even describe, really, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is,
I
with
just
him,
had trouble with it.
He goes back and forth. His character, you know, he's like, oh, you know, DOA, it's simple, but then it's difficult, and you see him playing it all the time, and he has that way of very quickly changing his entire play style at a win.
Yeah.
1 minute he's like mashing low hold out of stun, buffering it, and then the next minute he's playing cautiously defensive, and it's very, very difficult to deal with because you have to be on point and really.
And
there's a reason why he's been a finalist in pretty much almost every one of our major events through the past 3 years.
Absolutely.
Including winning the original beta build.
Yeah, he did. He won that
Summer
Jam. What was that, 6?
It was the first version of DOA5 being playing to the public.
Yep.
Summer Jam 6, yeah.
Yeah. He did really well. That was him and Rabies were in the finals there. It was a really good set. Rabies was using Elliott, I think, at the time. Yeah.
Yes, you're correct.
Yep. Hoodless is indeed.
I forgot Hoodless has been using Jackie as well.
Yeah. He's going through a bit of a character crisis there. I like all of his options. He plays, obviously, Zac. He plays Rig, and he plays Jackie, too. So the fact that he went with Rig in this stage.
This stage. This is going to be
gonna
hype.
Beautiful.
Both
as long
these
as these
players
guys have their combos in order, which I think they do, they're very high-level players. This is going to be a very exciting match.
So quick rundown on the stage. Basically, if you hit a hard knockdown, you cannot tech the explosion, and that can guarantee launches.
And if you get knocked off, you
get
a super launcher where you can take, oh, he drops it. That could have been great. But again, you get a super launcher, and you basically get to the opportunity to take about 40 to 50% of someone's life.
If it was high counter, depending on the setup, to be knocked him off, you can actually do 95 to 100% life off of it.
And we just saw there where Lopito chose not to tech, so he got bounced up for a mini launcher as well, and he was able to get some extra damage on him.
There are certain ways where if you fall down like normally, you can tech it, but if it's a hard knockdown, then you can't actually tech it. And so players can use that to their advantage to extend juggles and extend positioning. So be aware very carefully of your positioning because almost anything can knock you down to that ground.
Absolutely.
It is literally a danger zone.
Yeah. That was a good hold from Hoodless there. He prevented the critical burst from hitting him.
You can see Hoodless is backing off, trying to get some spacing going on.
Yeah.
And though you see Lopito pushing buttons, those are very good, safe strings from Jian Li that you just don't go in on.
He might go up. Oh, he doesn't go up there. Ooh,
nice
good
sidestep.
Fantastic. Ooh, this could hurt.
Trying to do the force tech, got caught.
Yep, good jab there.
The one hit, there you go.
Lopito was at negative there, and then Lopito still wanted to hit a button, and that was a good option from Hoodless to hit the jab, knock him out of it.
Well, when you're Rig, you have going to the Flamingo stance, you generally have 3 good options available to you that go back into Flamingo.
Yeah. Good duck. Wow. On reaction. I really am impressed by that. That was a fantastic duck. And that low sweep is surprisingly very good. It tracks, it's 16 frames, it's the fastest low sweep, and obviously it puts him around +8. It's nothing guaranteed off of it, but +8 is still a good advantage to have. It's a good poke. Good hold. He needed that to survive. Ooh. And he went all in there.
I believe Lopito told me last time they fought in the tournament that Hoodless actually beat him.
Yeah, Hoodless did beat him. It was at KIT earlier this year. I think in January they fought each other in losers bracket, in fact. And Hoodless took him out.
Trying to position himself away from that ledge.
Right. And even before this, obviously, these two go back way back even to TFC where Lopito beat Hoodless. So right now, technically, if you're counting, it's 1-1 between the two in tournament play. Good hold from Lopito.
Lopito will buffer his defensive holds while he's doing an attack. Yeah. So if he gets counter hit, he can land some of those counter hit strings while he's, in case he loses.
Ooh, he waited too long on it and got punished. Hoodless takes that round, and Lopito reels back in the seat a bit. He knew he should have just executed that a little bit quicker. He probably would have taken that round. But obviously, that's part of the meta game there as well, where if you're delaying your critical burst, watching to see what your opponent's going to do, they might just be staggering out of it and then get out of it and then block.
You can seriously tell that Lopito is on his game right now.
Absolutely.
He is not doing his normal trash talking.
No, he's focused. He wants to win.
He's the most focused I've seen him all tournament in a long time.
Right. And what's interesting is sometimes he does better when he's actually trash talking because that kind of can get into the opponent's head.
It depends on the opponent itself. And I think Hoodless is one of those guys who would not be fazed by it though.
Yeah. Hoodless is very about the books, and this could take the round for him. It will. Yeah.
You're getting disrespect by Lopito. I got my round in.
Yeah.
You got the anti-tracking.
It's tricky to try and get up and sidestep against Hoodless, especially as Rig, because he has so many tracking moves or strings that lead into tracking attacks right there. And that was a very, very nice response from Hoodless. And with his patented, he's always walking backwards.
And it's a good animation to have. It has that good prep.
It kind of gets into your head if you're fighting him. It's like, why is he walking backwards from me? He's already got me down.
But it's a good animation too because it actually looks like he's oh, he has something ready for me.
Yep.
Going for just the trip stun instead of the throw punish.
And I like what Hoodless is doing here. Every time Lopito starts to try and do some offense, he just jabs him out of it, interrupts it, gets a counter hit. It's not necessarily a stun, but it keeps Lopito honest.
Well, something to keep in mind is that Hoodless is used to playing in the Midwest, where we have both we have mainly Ryujin as well one of the well-known Jian Li players.
Got that,
they've played enough to know hey, this is how you beat Jian Li.
Yep, absolutely.
The only times you see him getting counter hit with right there with that same string is typically when he guards the first punch. He'll try jabbing because he expects him to go into dragon stance.
Ooh, that was a pretty setup from Hoodless there.
Unfortunately, Rig has a very difficult time with juggles as well.
Yep.
He's been known to go through people or it's very, very difficult hitboxes.
Yeah.
So I think he just dropped
here.
Unfortunately, the stage itself is relatively claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And
good
Rig really excels at.
Good duck. He's fantastic. And wow, what a reaction from Lopido. What a reaction
Good
from
job,
Lopido.
Lopido. Coming back in that 3-round set.
Wow. And that right there, I wouldn't be surprised if Lopido won the next match, because that was a hard momentum switch just then.
No hesitation from
Hoodless.
on,
he wants back in.
On going straight into Rig. He's like, I'm not even trying Zach. He probably knows the matchup better with Rig. Right into the explosion. Oh, no, he's too far away.
Good defense there. And again, those jabs are what's really getting to Lopido. Good critical burst. He finally got it.
He was a little bit late on the hold there.
Good hold again. And that's something that Lopido's been coaching Hoodless to do the entire time, where in the wake-up situation, Hoodless was getting up without using a mid wake-up kick because he was afraid of the fact that Lopido was using the jumping mid kick hit.
Well, that whole situation that Lopido won the last round with, it normally guarantees a 2-3-6P, but unfortunately, I don't think it would have killed. So he actually went for the stun setup to actually get the most damage instead of reset the neutral game.
Absolutely. And this has been a really good match. Dragon Gunner, what's he got? Oh, no reset. Good punish.
Yeah, good punish right into the wall.
I think Lopido's going to have to switch it up there on that wake-up situation now.
Hoodless is playing defensive right here. He's trying to get out of that in-game shoot.
Yeah. And this is where Hoodless really shines in the spacing. Good fake. Got this. Ooh. You get the punish? Goes for forward throw. Interesting.
Unfortunately, Hoodless is not. Rig is not.
Oh, nice hold! What a hold! And I know it looks like, based on Lopido's reaction, he tried to free cancel that, but it still came out. That was an incredible hold. It might have just saved Hoodless's tournament life here. Good damage.
The pressure against the wall.
Nice force tag.
He
had to make that high pull.
Oh, just barely out of range on the throw.
Good guard break. Ooh. And that's what's tricky, you know. You gotta watch when you choose a side step against Rig.
Well, they're also in water too.
Yeah.
And I think Rig takes more advantage. Takes more advantage of the water than Jan Lee here.
Guaranteed setup from the sit down stun there.
See, that's an example as I was saying. The juggle game sometimes with Rig isn't way favorable sometimes.
Right, and I really love these setups we're seeing from Hoodless's Rig right now. He's got options for when he launches and he gets a force tech situation.
Lopido on the ropes here. He's facing tournament life right now.
Yeah, and he went for the critical burst again. Hoodless didn't bite. Smart decision. He's got the advantage.
Got the force tech, the pressure,
and that
delayed it enough to make him want to counter hit, thinking he was going to guard, and that's
Hoodless
what got him.
takes it. It wasn't convincing, but that was a very, very, very good match from both players. They made smart adjustments throughout, especially in those final couple of rounds, especially in the wake-up game from Hoodless. It was a good match. Very impressive. So now Lopido has been officially eliminated from the tournament. Hoodless will go on.
We got Master versus Sonic Fox up next.
Now we have 2 more heavy hitters. Oh my gosh.
This entire top 8 is heavy hitters, dude.
Yeah, this has been a tremendous tournament. For those of you watching at home that are fans of DOA or do play DOA competitively, this is one of those tournaments that you definitely would have wanted to be at. We had plenty of strong players.
Every pool, death pool, basically.
Yeah, the pools were really, really well made. And a lot of the very best of the best showed up.
Well, the interesting thing here is that Lopido just got eliminated, and I think Master here is like the last of what one would call the old school players.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. I would say that Master is the last old school player.
All right, guys. Before that, sorry. Sonic Fox is supposed to play in the next matchup. However, he's playing his current match in Mortal Kombat. We're waiting for him. So in the meantime, I want to give some love to our sponsors really briefly. First off, I want to give love to the Steam company. Make sure to check them out, guys. Code SummerJam15. What's up?
Sonic Fox is Mortal Kombat. Sonic Fox is playing Mortal Kombat.
I don't think they allow that. Yeah, sorry.
Mistake.
All right, so SummerJam15, 20%. We can shout out his Twitter for him. We can do that for you. What's your Twitter, bro? It's okay? All right.
Yeah, you can
What is
follow
it, like Master O?
Master O.
Okay. Master
Twitter.
O. Please follow him, guys.
Yep. And
then
then
we
And
go.
Sonic Fox has showed up.
Oh, cool. ADARC.com. Make sure to check them out, guys. Summer Jam 9 for $10 off, and Summer Jam 2015 for $15 off. That's from the fine folks at ADARC. These guys are a stick and parts reseller for you. They have lots of great products, including the Quambo line of dual mod sticks that work for both PS3 and 360.
Yeah, they make fantastic equipment.
Yes,
Check
they
them out,
do.
guys.
Last but not least, before we start, I want to give it up to Dynamic Custom Beatworks. Make sure to check them out, dynamicbeatworks.com. These guys make custom Perler and Beatworks sprites based on your favorite anime, video games, manga, and whatever else your heart desires. Make sure to check them out. 25% off with code HEALDCB.
Yep.
All right, we're going to jump into the matches. Enjoy, everybody.
Sonic Fox, no slouch to the final stage.
Yeah, he's quite the popular character now. He's both an MK Evo champion, and now he's going to try and make his mark here in at DOA Summer Jam.
I think this is going to be basically point proven that he has his lineup ready.
Yeah. What's interesting is they're going into the music section.
No, that's what I'm saying. Sonic Fox will change the music.
Yeah.
So that way he can hear the music he trains with the character that he has. They'll help him get pumped up.
That's an interesting choice.
So yeah,
now Manny's doing the same thing. Huh.
I think he's going to go
This is truly top level play.
the Dynasty Warriors mix of the Ryu Hayabusa theme.
Yeah.
Very good theme, mind you. It has a very good theme.
Yeah, it's interesting. And these two, I'm not sure if these two have played each other in past tournament. I'm thinking TFC. I'm thinking.
They have fought twice,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah,
At each
that's what I'm
TFC,
thinking.
I believe.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. And I think Manny got the best of them both times, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And obviously what we're going to see from Manny is definitely classic Hayabusa. And with Sonic Fox, it'll be interesting who he selects, because obviously he plays Hinoka, he plays Christy, he plays Rachel, and he's definitely known for Mary Rose.
But he's really made Mary Rose his own.
Yeah.
Whereas like the other two, Christy and Rachel, were more like borrowed
from his brother.
Yeah.
Even though he was the original one to find all the cheap stuff with cheap, I should say quotes with around that with Rachel.
I was talking to Master earlier as well, and I brought up the fact that he's very much like me, where we are character specialists.
Yep.
But we very rarely have any other characters we can joke around with, but we can't really like play at their level.
Yeah. And they're going right into it.
Right
Good
into that
setup from Master there.
That crouch dashing round like ready fight moment with Hayabusa is very, very good for Hayabusa.
It's a
You
guess.
got a solid mix up, and in both cases he generally will win out, even if he loses.
And Manny has a very interesting style when it comes to playing DOA. It's very aggressive, very in your face, and he's also still great at spacing and defense. It's a very unique style. Good counter throw, good option, good low.
I think Sonic Fox thought he was going to go for the parry,
Yeah.
decided to throw, and then got eaten with the high counter damage.
Yeah, and being at like less than 2% of your life left, it's pretty much a guess which way you believe your opponent's going to go, especially in the first round. Good stun reset. I like it. Good hold.
Master does that a lot too. He'll go out of the stagger,
Yep.
and he'll be doing his handstand.
And that Mary Rose sidestep is
Reminiscent of
very
DOA3. It's going to hurt.
Oh, what a hold. What a slow escape. Most people don't try and slow escape and hold
Was
there.
able to stagger escape properly.
Yep.
Trying to parry.
Wow.
Saw the forward kick coming. That's really interesting.
Good punish. And obviously, Hayabusa has the wrestler class of punishment throws.
Well, he does that forward throw a lot because it's actually an unholdable attack.
Yeah.
He can force tech you up if you tech up, and it's unholdable.
Yeah. And you can see the evolution of this match where Sonic Fox chose not to bite on the first stun there, whereas before he held from the handstand attack.
Going for the marionette wheel.
Oh, and that was interesting. That could have been a back turn setup. I'm sure Manny will take that into the lab later.
That was because the marionette wheel uses the free stepping system, which can make characters go off axis.
Yep.
More so than a normal sidestep, command sidestep.
Yep.
So he kept going forward, and that's why he ended up being back turned.
Good combo from Sonic Fox there. And this guaranteed
This is
setup.
going to hurt. This is going to hurt.
And this could kill.
This could kill, actually.
Kill. And it does. Wow. Crowd gets hype after that one.
They saw the Izuna coming, and they knew.
Yeah, sometimes you forget how much damage that does. It's a very strong combo. And Sonic Fox is right back in it. Not
Safe
phased at
distance.
all.
Yeah, Sonic Fox well known for having experience to not be having tournament jitters.
Yeah. And that's one of the interesting changes made to Hayabusa is with his quarter circle back punch attack, it used to leave him at plus or advantage, and now he's negative. So it's a different type of meta that he has to deal with, and Sonic Fox takes that first round, or first match, I should say. Interestingly enough, Lopido, another old school player, coming up to Master, who's an old school player, for some advice. Definite coaching opportunity.
I was about to say, like, Master could still come back, but I think the stage.
Yeah.
The stage is going to dictate this match, honestly, a lot more than the character matchup. I think Manny's always hoping they get that random luck of getting the dragon stage, the house. If so, it's going to be very, very difficult for Sonic Fox to make it out alive. And unfortunately, we didn't get a ceiling stage.
No ceiling stage. Change of costume, though, so we'll see. It's an interesting costume, too.
That's the superhero pack, I believe.
I think Manny's got to make an adjustment here when he's in a situation where he's -2 or -1.
He's not falling for that throw.
Yeah, he's not. And I think sometimes it's a bit of a reactable thing when you see it offline, the mix-up.
I was just sidestepping at that point, but
yeah,
he could have done the sweep, so he probably does.
Good punish. And you see Manny is playing a little more defensively, not quite rushing in like he was previously in the last match.
Well, he hasn't really been able to get his flow going whenever he does get in.
Yeah, we haven't quite seen the offense we've come to expect from Master. And this is going to be tricky. He's against the wall, stunned again, and this will be big damage. It's going to be a setup here. Good option from Manny. Goes for the high crush launch.
Master told me yesterday that he was trying to, he wasn't so much trying to win as much as he was trying to prove that he's still alive.
Yeah, certainly. But I'd like to at least see him get around here in this second game.
It's going to be difficult, though.
Yeah, certainly.
He could certainly do it.
Did he just stare at him?
Yeah, he taunted him, and then because it was a normal hit, he was able to hold the follow-up punch that's normally a natural combo.
Yeah, wow. If I could see a rematch between those two offline, I'd love to see it first to 5.
Why not first to 10?
Yeah, first to 10 too. I'd definitely like to see it. And obviously with our next match, Sonic Fox is going to stay on and face Sweet Revenge. And Sweet Revenge has quite a bit of experience versus the East Coast crew and Sonic Fox in general.
Anybody want a copy of DOA?
We have E getting the crowd hyped, offering out free copies of DOA last round. Shout outs to Big E for throwing Summer Jam 9. It's been a fantastic tournament thus far. Had a lot of great memories made. For those of you watching at home, always try and come out to these offline tournaments. They're great ways to meet new people who have the same and similar interests as you. And it's just a good time all around. Every year, it's a good time.
Biggie always there for the community.
Yeah, for sure. Giving out those free copies.
I'm actually going to jump out right now and pass the mic over to Master himself.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, guys. Of course, to Matt Pontine for joining us. Make sure to follow him at Free Step Dodge. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that, bro. Free Step Dodge. Make sure to follow him, guys.
Man, I saw the look in your eyes. I was like, man, he hasn't got his offense started.
I know. I wasn't feeling it, man. I was not feeling it.
Yeah.
I was trying to get adjusted to the what do you call it, the stage setup, but he played good. I mean, he was on his game, and I was not.
He played his, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
It's a no excuse world right here,
Yeah.
You played on Sunday. You're alive. You came out, did your thing.
Yeah.
So, again, obviously, for those of you that don't know, this is Manny. He was just playing. Obviously, he's Master, the one and only superhero of DOA.
Yeah, I'm here. Kind of.
Yeah.
I think he's still asleep.
We stayed up pretty late last night.
It was good, though. It was all good.
It's a good time.
If you guys are not at these events, I mean, you guys are missing out, obviously. A lot of fun, a lot of competition, a lot to learn.
Yeah, and that setup from Sweet Revenge right there, it's a fantastic combo. Yeah. I don't know how he found it, but that's dangerous.
Yep, and they're going at it right here.
Yeah, and I think Genfu has a couple of better options than Hayabusa sometimes in dealing with her shenanigans. Yeah.
He's a very quick character, a lot of power out of him.
Yep.
Sonic Fox getting a nice 8-hit combo right here into the wall.
Yeah.
Was going to try to jump over the wake-up kick. I think he thought it was a low wake-up kick coming out.
Yep. trying to anticipate that.
Yeah.
And that's what we were talking about with the Hoodless and Lopido matchup. The same thing was kind of happening with Jan Lee, where he would try and jump over the wake-up kicks.
Right.
It's kind of a guess there.
It's great if you get it, but it sucks if you don't.
Yeah, definitely get fully punished with that.
Sweet Revenge decided to go for like a kind of like a force tech kind of situation.
So that's guaranteed?
That is guaranteed if they don't hold. You know
look, if you're a Genfu player at home, I think you guys need to be taking notes and stealing that combo right now.
Yeah. I mean, that is a good combo. You got to know which stance you're in once you hit them.
Yeah.
And then just.
But once you know, then you're golden.
Yeah, you're set.
And obviously, if they attempt to hold early, are you still put into the back turn situation?
If they hold early, I think you're still in the back turn situation.
Okay.
But if they hold later, it turns them around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And I'm sure, obviously, you know, because you guys play each other, both hailing from Texas.
Yeah, we play a ton. He's about to go.
Reset. Nice reset. Oh, Sonic Fox doesn't respect it.
No, he does not. Wow, what a hold. He's going to make in a couple of holds that are like really weird. Like he just got him. And it's like you never played this person that much.
Yeah, and that was it was an advanced hold too, so instinctually I guess he just read it.
Yeah.
Nice damage from Sweet Revenge there.
Run up and throw. Forward punch, up punch, forward punch. 3+ kick, up punch.
Yeah,
down, back, forward punch. Yeah.
And that's a guess.
Yeah, that's. The sweep is pretty slow though. You can kind of read that part.
But it's the mid part you got to worry about. Very strong options from him.
Sweet Revenge with the mind games here.
He's going in right now. And Sweet Revenge, just keep in mind, he's up 1-0, so he takes these next 2 rounds, and it's over for Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox playing very patient right there.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice mid-kick hold from Sweet Revenge. Comes in with a 4-4 punch. Sonic Fox trying to get a quick offense started.
Sonic Fox, he's tricky with Mary Rose. He's got some good options.
Yeah. Absolutely. And he knows what stuns with her and everything. And then when you're spinning around, you always have to avoid that offensive hold to back turn. So you don't want to get caught up in that situation.
Absolutely. And this is going to be big damage from this character right here.
Yeah, it is going to be big damage. Oh, nice. He read it.
Doesn't go for the throw punish there, though.
Yeah.
I think that's a mentality people have, is whether or not they want to go for throw punish or go for that stun.
Right. I think another thing is like you don't expect to block it sometimes.
Yeah.
And so when you block it, you're like, oh crap, I blocked it. I was like, now I can do something, but you know what? I don't want to do anything.
I don't want to risk the throw.
Yeah.
High counter blown. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Sweet Revenge could be taking this match right here in the last round of essentially game match for Sweet Revenge. Oh, drops the combo. Misses the hit as well.
This could be Sonic Fox's opportunity.
He's getting stunned.
I don't know about.
Just to go for the throw. Something Sweet Revenge kind of does sometimes. Like
Wall game.
Oh my goodness.
This could be trouble. And if Sonic Fox is able to take this,
wow!
He finished it. He finished it. He said, "No, you're gonna respect this ender, Sonic Fox. You're gonna respect it." He takes the round. That was a pretty serious gamble there.
It was good. It was good.
Very close match. Even though it was 2-0, it was a very, very close match. And I think our next people are gonna be Hoodless.
And
I'm not sure. No, it's gonna be, who is it?
Yeah, Sweet Revenge, because he had lost to E-Man.
Yeah, but I thought it would be
E-Man.
Okay, because Hoodless played Lopido and beat him. Yeah. Nah, it's Quiggles. Because Quiggles is still in it. He lost to Caliber Blades. Did you see that match, by the way?
Yeah.
Elliot? Look, people were saying I played as Elliot early and I got knocked out by his Elliot. That man's Elliot is good.
Yeah, his Elliot is good.
Really good.
Yeah, most of his characters are really good. Yeah. I mean, he plays all of them, so they're good characters. They're good characters for him, for his play style.
His style of play, like he makes those characters and turns them into great killing machines.
Exactly.
And this matchup, I remember these two played last year in last Summer Jam, and Hoodless had Quiggles on the ropes. Hoodless dropped a combo, and Quiggles was able to capitalize on it and take the last round and win the whole match.
I'm trying to remember that match. Wasn't Hoodless like already at the end? Like he was already gonna win.
Yeah.
And he ended up coming back and losing that one. He got second, right, or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's brutal.
It's brutal.
It is brutal.
It hurts. Hurts a little bit.
Dude, don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks.
Definitely hurts, man.
Shout out to everybody on the stream enjoying this DOA stream right now. Yep. Thank you guys for coming out, spending the time on your laptops, tablets, or mobile devices, and checking us out right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, all this thanks to all the sponsors. Obviously, go for it.
Okay. Oh yeah, what's up, stream? Gotta cut us. They're gonna do.
Sweet, awesome. You're the man.
They're gonna do a quick button check again. But shout outs to everybody that's watching and tuning in on this lovely Sunday afternoon as we sit here and basically game in Philadelphia and trying to find out who's gonna be the king of Summer Jam this year.
Yeah.
Right, and who do you think, out of the remaining people, who do you think has the strongest chance right now? Who's your
I
money
think
on?
obviously Excalibur has a really good chance. I
Yeah.
mean, he's a really strong player. He's always come to events and usually places top 8, you know,
Yep.
for the most part, from what I'm aware.
He's always in the mix, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then he's in a really comfortable position right now. So,
Yeah.
so he's got some time to rest, kind of look at these matches, examine them, and then be like, okay, this is what I want to do, or this is the character I want to
Yeah,
pick.
he's definitely got that monkey off his back because he had been losing to Quiggles quite a few times these last few tournaments. And now that he beat Quiggles, he's sitting pretty.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, Quiggles went with Phase 4 here.
Now, Phase 4 is a pretty difficult character to play because you're trying to make sure you get those timing of the combos down.
Yeah.
And they play a big role. I mean, if you don't do those combos, you're really not going to get anything. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing from it.
There's no point in picking that character.
Yeah. But if you can get those combos.
Yeah.
Look
Exactly. That's where the damage comes from.
Yeah.
She's not necessarily a very safe character. You know, she suffers from that a little bit. But if you can get those combos, if you get the stun system going, which, DOA is like, all about that.
Stun system, yeah.
Then
you're sitting
she
pretty.
could be a beast.
And this is kind of where Hoodless has to make a decision there.
Well, Hoodless got to remember that,
She has a 9-frame jab.
Yeah, she has a 9-frame jab, and she's very quick.
Yeah, but it was interesting, though, because when she hit him with that elbow, she's -4, so I think he should have beat her out. But
he went for the sweep, and I think the sweep was like 16
he
or
went for
17
sweep?
frames.
Okay. I saw the foot come out. I wasn't sure if it was a mid kick or a sweep.
Yeah.
I just got to punish that,
Oh,
too.
unsafe. He didn't get
At
punished.
this time, can I please have all of top 8 for Smash 4 reports?
Right now, Hoodless is trying to get some momentum going. He just wants to get the momentum right now.
When in doubt, when you want momentum, run up and throw, right?
Yeah, exactly. One of the best things in the game. One of the best moves.
Absolutely. And I noticed that setup from normally leaves him safe when he goes for that kind of pseudo force tech. But he tried to press a button there, so
Yeah.
obviously he got beat out.
Run up and throw.
Yeah, one up throw.
A special throw from Kasumi, obviously.
Best ninja in the game.
Still to be determined.
As we watch Hoodless go in, taking him down to about 60%.
Nice forward throw.
Yeah.
He's going to try to do the wake-up game. Yeah. There you go.
I
Nice.
think that's what Hoodless is going to have to do. He's going to have to mix in a little more throws. Kind of break
Misses
up.
juggle.
Quiggles'
He might be trying to get
defense.
used to the station up there a little bit. Maybe that's why. I've
Yeah.
never seen Quiggles miss that many setups.
Yeah, he normally doesn't.
So I'm guessing he's just adjusting right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously very true. Yeah. Oh, misses that? Okay.
Nice. Gets the sit-down stun. It's a nice long juggle. Oh, he was going to go for the wall instead
Yeah,
of
he
the ground
was.
game. Usually he goes for the ground game. He didn't go this time. He thought, she's a lightweight. I'll probably get this.
Yeah, and that's an interesting choice from Quiggles there. That's not safe. She punched that. And this is going to be big damage. This is where she shines.
Yep, exactly.
That's literally 50% of your life just disappeared from the wall.
This is exactly what we were talking about right now.
Yeah.
This is like, if you can get those combos going,
You're golden.
better squeeze those booty cheeks because
Yeah.
it's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt real
It's
bad.
going to be real salty real quick.
Yep.
Man.
We got Ninja CW, an old school player, giving some tips to Hoodless.
Yeah.
Trying to see, hey, man, maybe you want to consider this, or maybe you want to switch character, you know what I'm saying?
He may want to look into using Zack, obviously, because that's another one of his characters. I don't know if he will, but Zack has faster moves to kind of compete with Phase 4. But no, he's going back with Rig. And it's on a stage that benefits both characters.
Right.
Nice ceiling. Your favorite stage, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping, I was
known
crossing
for
my
it.
fingers I can get it, but I
Yeah,
didn't
we were
get it.
talking about it on the stream. We're like, is Manny going to get that stage?
They wouldn't give it to me, man. They wouldn't give it to me.
Wow.
I think they put the filter on. That's what it
Yeah.
was when I played.
Got to, man. Those combos you do are crazy.
All right, here we go.
And Hillis is going to his classic walking backwards, slowly trying to lure you in. And then nice throw from
Nice.
what a setup.
Yep.
That's
That must-
holdable, obviously, but it's tricky to see. And he drops it again, though.
He must. That must be an automatic setup, like after the throw. Like it automatically sets him up on that stance. So
Yeah,
he
it
can get
does.
back
Yeah,
turn.
you get a guarantee when you do the back punch and get that mid punch. Yeah, it's automatic. Hillis has got to make an adjustment here.
Yeah.
That's a nice punch there.
They already cracked the floor. They're probably gonna go down.
Yep.
Yep. They do go down. When she does that, it's so quick. You're trying to figure out, okay, what should I do here? By the time you try to figure it out, it's too late.
Yeah. And I like the option for there from Quiggles. He knew the wall, the ceiling, not ceiling, but the floor was already cracked, so he did a different throw to get maximum damage.
Exactly.
Nice force tech.
Wow, it didn't go all the way through. Side step, nice.
He's got to do something
Here
here.
you go. Are they gonna go out? They probably are gonna go out. Yep.
Up, and it's
He wanted to get the round.
yeah, definitely took maximum damage there.
Here we go.
Now they're
Oh,
outdoors.
nice block. Nice defense from Quiggle here. Trying to get a couple pokes, trying to start that stun system. Again, trying to build up that momentum. This game is pretty heavy on momentum.
Yeah, and right now, Quiggles has all the momentum in the world.
Yeah, and he has lots of room for making mistakes right now.
Yep.
His holding is really good right now.
Good sidestepping.
Yeah, this could be it right here.
Oh. That's a tricky situation to be in. You have almost no life. You know any attack can hit you and kill you.
Exactly.
He gambled on the low hold and paid for it.
Yep.
So Hoodless is going home. He'll take home 5th place, I believe. And Quiggles is on the road to Grand Finals from the loser side. Maybe.
Is it already? Yeah,
no.
it is, I think.
Yeah, no, he has to.
No,
he
has one more.
Yes, well, he has to beat. If he beats Sweet Revenge, then the loser of Cali and E-Man will play the winner of that.
Exactly.
Here.
There it is.
So again, we have E-Man and Caliber Blades in winners. And let me ask you: so are we calling E-Man MC Static or E-Man?
I call him E-Man. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. We all call him
he wants
E-Man.
to be called MC Static. I respect that, but I know him as E-Man, so I'm gonna go by that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But this will be an interesting match. These two have played quite a bit of times as well.
I mean, I don't call him Reginald. You know what I'm saying?
I don't call him Reginald. Go by the gamer handle. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
Yeah. And he's picking phase 4. That's he must be really feeling his phase 4 right now. Or this could be a button check.
Yeah, this could be a button check. I think it is a button check.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything.
Yeah. I'll be interested to know if he is going to go with phase 4 though. Sometimes he feels that his phase 4 can do it, so we'll see. Man. Yeah, he's going phase 4.
That's going to be in my opinion, I think it's going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah.
Because Genfu's so safe. He also has parries.
Parries.
She's light.
And they're on this stage? Oh God.
I know Sweet Revenge does not like this stage, I think.
Really?
I think last time I heard, I don't think he liked it that much.
Does he have combos for it? I'm sure he does.
No. For sure he has combos. And then Genfu has an ender that pretty much bounces you every time. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
He's got combos for it as well. This
is going to be bad.
I know his phase 4 combos could probably kill here. I don't know if he's going to. We'll see. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. It's 80%. 80% done already. Oh, my God. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh.
It's brutal, man. You don't want to get caught up in any of this. He's going to position him right now.
And that's a really nice setup from Quiggles right there.
Almost. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
there it is. That's game.
God. This could be. Is it? Yeah, it's game.
This stage. First of all.
Oh, he drops it. He's alive. He's
wow,
alive.
he dropped the combo.
Oh, and he's going to get his own. Okay.
Let's see if he gets it. There we go.
He goes for it. Okay.
This stage, you have to pay attention to what the heck is going on around you.
Where you are.
Don't think
where
you're like. Don't think for a second you're gonna think. You know what? I'm just gonna go in there, do the usual. No, you don't do that. You go in there. You go with the mindset like, how the hell do I get him on the blue part of the stage? Because I don't want to be there.
I don't want to be there. Exactly.
I don't want to be there. And that's the freaking point here. And this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna knock him off.
Oh my God, he's gonna knock him off.
Send him down there.
Send him down there. And
he has a combo for this, and he better not drop it.
He better not.
Nice.
Drop this.
What?
Oh my God,
he dropped it. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is dirty. Right here. That's game. That's game.
It's got to be.
That's game.
Yep. Game. All day.
Wow. Oh,
what
the ground. The ground.
What a combo.
See, he paid attention to what was going on there.
Yeah.
He got the back turn. He took advantage of the situation. He knew he wasn't going to get the full combo, so he bounced him early.
Yeah.
He's going to try to bounce him there. He can. That move whiffs sometimes, but sometimes you can get it all the time.
And Quiggles got to start setting up his options.
Here we go. He's going to send him off.
Yeah,
that should be game.
No.
Oh, Burley. Burley.
Oh,
the
he goes
DOA guy said, not yet. Here we go.
I knew. Yeah, he dropped it there. Quiggles shaking his head a little bit.
This is it right here. And they're starting in the blue area because that's where they left off last. They're trying to get a poke, try to quick. Here we go.
And whoever goes off is losing this.
Wow.
He had to hold that.
I'm surprised Quick will stun them that many times. In this kind of stage, you don't have to. You just go for the launch. You're going to get a second launch anyway.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
true. That's
so
very
you might as well go for it.
Doing a quick launch like this, you're going to guarantee get
Here
yourself
we go.
another
Exactly.
launch, do big damage.
Wow.
Quiggles is in trouble here.
That's half life right there. He went for the parry. Didn't get it. He got hit by a high. Oh, that's it. What? Oh, my God. He did not tech.
Quiggles thought he was
Oh, my goodness. Break it. He could have broke that.
Oh, this is it. This is
yeah,
okay.
There's
no
bounce.
green.
No bounce here.
Green? The green?
It switches. Yeah, it switches every time.
Oh,
wow.
Set him
wow.
up.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, wow. What a comeback. That man has cold-blooded veins
Dude.
right there. He is cold-blooded.
You had to be
What
in the
a
zone
comeback.
for something like that. You had to be like, I cannot mess this up at all.
Yeah.
Like, he really couldn't have messed it up.
That's
If he would have
clutch.
messed it, it would have
Clutch
been, it's a wrap.
factor. Fourth quarter clutch. That's very clutch. Yeah, I see you, buddy. I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And obviously, Sweet Revenge is shaken by that.
That sends a big message to Sweet Revenge because he's kind of like, dang, like how
I can't
did,
mess up.
Yeah,
This guy's going to finish me off.
Exactly. So here we go. We're in a much closer stage. It's a round stage. If they hit any of the generators, it starts to fall apart, and then essentially their power blow can send them to a flying object.
Did you see that? That was a nice stun reset. He drops the combo, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's going to go on for a little bit.
Wow, he's pretty high up there.
There you go.
Big damage.
Right now, Sweet Revenge is in a bad state in his mind right now. He needs to get out of that.
He's got to refocus, tighten up a little bit.
Yeah, and get a juggle, get something going right now. He's getting outpoked.
Yeah, he is.
That's not good. Ooh, trying to go for the throw, trying to start something up.
And that's what makes Phase 4 so good, though, is that down punch
Wow,
is
he
zero.
dropped the juggle.
Ooh, good hold.
There we go. Nice, double sidestep.
He needed to get away from that wall.
Yeah,
Smart move.
Yeah, smart move for sure. He was playing it, exactly how DOA should be played, to keep track of what's going on around you.
Yeah.
Don't be a fool. Don't get caught up in the wall.
Wow, drops it. Oh,
yeah, he dropped another combo.
Because that could have been round there. Nice hold.
Oh, he was trying to go around. He's trying to get it. That would have given him the game, too.
Yeah,
that would have
sure
given him the game. What's going to happen here?
Wow. Good poke.
Yep.
Very smart play from Quiggles.
That low punch has a lot of range, man. It's very deceptive.
It does.
You think it's not going to reach you, and it'll get you. All right, here we go. Coming in. Nice fake out.
Oh, wow.
Really good hold from
He
Sweet
got a high
Revenge.
counter hit there. He was going for a throw.
He thought because it was high counter, he'd go for the hold.
Yeah.
Big damage. Oh, he's going to go for the guard breaks. Keep the momentum going. Didn't get it. Got outpoked by Quiggle.
This could be
big.
big.
Oh, wow. Launch him. He's not launching him. He's going to pay for that right here.
Oh, God. Does he have a combo to finish this?
Absolutely. Why would you not have a combo right here? That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yikes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Sweet Revenge had that first match. That first match was his, and then Quiggles pulled it out.
He got put in a really bad situation mentally.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
when you lose a match like that, it's rough.
Crumbled instantly.
Try to bounce back. It's not always that easy.
Yeah, and obviously Sweet Revenge is a very, very experienced tournament
Absolutely.
player. So your nerves can be shaken even if you're experienced or brand new in this situation.
Exactly. I mean, once you start getting into those top 16, top 8 players,
yeah.
I mean, everybody kind of knows the tricks. You know what I'm saying?
And they're gonna finish their combos.
Yeah.
Wow, that was quite the match there.
So now we got the winners finals coming up. This will be obviously E-Man, for those of you guys that may know him as MC Static.
Yeah.
Hello! Not getting enough oomph out of your energy drink? Then try an extra strength 5-hour energy shot. Its beefed up blend of vitamins, nutrients, and caffeine make it the very definition of extra strength. Plus, every great flavor has 0 sugar and 4 calories. So, for an energy shot that really pulls its own weight, switch to extra strength 5-hour energy. Oh, could you go left up here? I need to pick up my dry cleaning.
Scott Danshaw was never afraid of a good dare. Or even a double dare. A dare made him a legend at Brunner Valley High. And a pro basketball player for 10 seconds. Scott Danshaw, we have 3 more dares for you. Mild chipotle, hot habanero, and fiery ghost pepper. Taco Bell's new $1 Daredevil loaded grillers. Try all 3 if you dare.
Texas.
No, man, you gotta just let the East Coast continue our reign of terror.
I'm gonna wave my hand saying no so you can see me in the background. No! No! Never!
We need the East Coast to keep winning, man. It's good for the community. It's good for the game.
E-Man won the other tournament. Where was that at?
I think it was final round in Atlanta.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. He definitely came over to the East Coast and beat us up a little bit. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
You know, he did what he needed to do, you know. We had to put everybody back in their place.
Yeah, we can't be perfect,
No.
you know. We'll lose one here or there. You know.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, you know, we'll lose a couple here and there. You know.
All right, so it looks like they did their button check. They're about to pick the characters.
Yeah, we don't know
They're
what
going
we're
to do
gonna
Hitomi
get.
and Momichi. I'm just kidding. No, I don't think they're going to do that.
Both of them play those characters, but I can't see it happening, obviously. Is it going to happen? Is the mirror going to happen? I want to see a mirror.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how hype it would be for the crowd, but obviously being that they're kind of their main characters.
I want everybody on the stream to take notes here, though. I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but I've noticed this, and I had to say something about it.
Mm-hmm.
The players that have been getting on stream have been picking the ninja outfits.
Yep.
Okay.
But they don't play ninjas.
They don't play ninjas, but they picked the ninja outfits. They got 25, 30 outfits, but they picked the ninja ones. What does that tell you?
Because they want to play ninjas.
That's probably it.
And the ninjas
and they look cool.
Yeah.
And they look cool.
Yeah.
So there's some pretty good costumes there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there. I've seen the trend. Rig did the same thing.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Elliot did the same thing. Yeah.
Dude, the ninja costumes are hot. Let's make it happen.
It's
All
going
right,
to be tricky to see who's who. I think, obviously, E-Man's in the gold, and I think Cowboy's in white.
Yeah, E-Man is in the ninja outfit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, Calibers will be in the whites. He was just checking his garden on a bright, sunny day and got into it with the freaking clone.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
She came out in her ninja outfit. Not going to use the sword, obviously. She doesn't need that.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys get hit into that garbage can with fire, it takes extra points.
Yep.
It's one of the few danger zones here.
Yeah, and that combo's been dropping. I don't know why.
Maybe by the side, I didn't pay close attention as to what happened right there, but here we go.
Ooh, good setup. Nice block.
Nice block. Slow escapes and block slow. That was good.
Oh, and he knew. Classic setup. She ducks underneath the wake-up kick, as always.
And then in that round, E-Man was like down a lot.
Yeah,
he came back. He was able to hold it down.
Made a strong comeback. Got some momentum in his
Oh,
favor.
wow. Back turn.
Ooh.
Doing the Bakua duck still. Move is safe. Going for the mix-ups.
Ooh.
Gets hit. Down on stun, though. E-Man gets a stun. Oh, trying to go for a setup.
Ooh,
Wow,
good
goes.
crush.
Yeah, it's real good crush. In fact, it's too good. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Yeah, I think we all do. Anybody that doesn't play Elena, yeah, for sure.
Oh, wow. He could have punished that, technically, because he blocked
and he's
everything.
going to take this round. Interesting.
That could have probably helped him out, too. I mean, he blocked everything. He could have done a low throw. Obviously, plays the character, so he knows what's going on.
And depending on whoever loses, I wonder if they're just going to keep playing Elena just for pride's sake, because obviously both of these guys love this character.
Right.
You know, if somebody's like playing Hayabusa against you and you lose, you're probably going to play Hayabusa again anyways. Just
And that'll never happen. But listen, we're talking about this match today, and what's going on here
Yeah.
is that E-Man is doing an awesome comeback. Okay?
I like what you did there. That was good. Never happened.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, E-Man.
Nice crush. Could this be? Oh, no.
Mix up? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He went for a high. That was interesting.
Yeah, and he didn't go for his crush. Yeah.
Yeah. So good play by E-Man. Caliber, I'm guessing, is going to switch?
Going to change? No, he's just going to do change character just to do change character, I think. We'll see what happens, though.
Is Caliber going to...
Christy, what?
Christy. That'll be interesting. Maybe he's trying to send a message. I don't know.
Wait. Are we sure? Are we sure that...
So E-Man is sitting on the player one side, but because they're both playing the same character, there's no way for me to tell for sure.
Caliber
which one
is in Ninja. Yeah, okay. He's got to be.
Okay.
No way Caliber's playing
Mistake
with
there.
Christy. Yeah.
Mistake
So does that mean that E-Man is actually player 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. So Excalibur plays game 1, guys.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys. We got confused with that one.
It happens, but we're still going in right here. So,
Yeah.
again, for those of you guys just joining in right now, Excalibur is up one match in the winners finals against E-Man. E-Man just switched to Christy.
Yeah.
And we're going at it right now.
Ooh, good hold.
We're in the desert level of Ninja Gaiden 3, essentially. Lots of pillars, lots of things that can happen here. Nice hold by Excalibur Blade.
Yeah, every time E-Man gets some offense started, Cali makes that clutch hold.
Yeah. When you least expect it, too. He's like, okay, he's starting the momentum. Boom, stop. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
Yeah. Nice launch.
Oh, he was trying to go for the pillar.
Yeah, he was. So
Which was smart play, but it just didn't work out for him.
Nice launch again.
Here we go.
Yeah, and right now,
So E-Man is filling Christy right now.
the character change is a
Helping
good
him out.
decision. Wow.
Power
Goes straight for the power blow. Takes his damage. Doesn't care about the power launcher. Just wants damage right now.
Nice sweep,
Ooh,
double
nice
sweep.
sweeps.
Tries to go for the throw.
Ooh, good
Nice low throw.
punish. Guard break. That's a tough one to kind of react to.
Now that throw is not guaranteed there. I mean,
No.
it's a safe move. It's just
Yeah.
most times, Helena player will just try to duck or
Duck
avoid
it,
anything.
exactly.
Yeah.
Nice throw.
Here we go. What is he going to convert here? Messing with the ground game.
Gonna
Here
stay
we go.
on the ground.
Force.
Ooh,
Nice
good
stun.
option.
E-Man got a good hold.
Yeah, he
Stopped
needed
him.
that.
Yeah.
I wonder what E-Man was trying to hold there. Maybe mid-punch.
Mid-punch.
Ooh, good defense.
Break. Oh, we get
This
the
is what I like to see, and this is what's been happening all throughout top 8. Is just great defensive play from both players. And obviously, Calibre takes that round, puts himself on the board. Nice duck.
Wow.
Oh, this could.
I don't even think he was expecting that. At least not the way it happened.
And he goes for it. That's going to be big damage.
Uh-oh, mix-up. We're doing a mix-up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Goes for another throw.
That was a good setup, though. He
Yeah,
had
it
him
was.
stunned. He goes for the throw. He says, screw it. If I miss the throw, I'll recover in time.
Just block. Yeah, exactly. Smart
Great play.
play.
That was
from
really
Caliber
great
Blades.
There we go. Now back punch twice into
Yeah.
the juggle. This character has so many goddamn launchers.
Yeah, she's and nice lip stuns
She can
as
do
well.
moves twice of any string
Yeah.
and launch you.
Oh, Caliber Blades, he's got to get some momentum here. Nice setup. Goes for the reset.
Yeah, he's going for the reset. What's going to happen? Oh, nice. Slow sweep.
Oh, nice.
Goes for the throw. Wins the throw. Was able to slow skip
blocking.
block. Wow,
Ooh,
nice
nice
side
sidestep.
step. Wow, another side step.
Great defensive play from both these option players. Oh, good defense.
Here we go. Somebody's going to do something crazy right here because it's
Yeah.
either go big or go home.
Well, Caliber needs more than a throw's worth of damage, so I can't see him doing that.
He's going to do something that's going to set up for something crazy.
Defense. Oh,
Wow,
he
he's going
doesn't
to
punish.
punish that. That's going to cost him. That's going to cost him.
It does cost him.
Oh my God!
does it?
He drops the combo.
What defense? Oh my
goodness.
God! So many drops left and right.
At
Oh,
the very end.
that hurts. That hurts to see.
Dude.
Both sides were dropping stuff there. Oh, man.
That was crazy.
There was some clutch genes working right then.
It's crazy because Excalibur Blaze was like, he blocked the low back kick, down back kick or whatever it was
Yeah.
from Christie. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to go for the throw. When actually going for the throw would have been a bad option because he could have just finished the punch.
Yeah.
And it would have been a wrap.
Yeah.
But he went for it anyway, and
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Caliber looks very serious right now. He's very upset that 3-3P did not
Absolutely.
come out. And I
He's
don't
not
blame
happy
him.
about
I don't blame him. He goes straight to his, I'm going to term it Christie killer at the moment because he did some work on Quiggles not too long ago with Elliott.
Right.
We'll see if he can recreate the magic against E-Man.
Exactly. And of course, E-Man winning the last match, got his character lock. He can't switch on this
Yep.
situation. Excalibur losing that one, he gets the opportunity to switch his character.
Yeah.
So in this case, oh my
gosh.
goodness.
Not like this. Pause the game quickly, guys. Pause the game. Pause the game. Do something. Pause the game. Pause the game.
Pause the game.
Don't look at each other. Pause the game.
Pause the game. Pause the game. Pause the game. Pause the game.
Pause the game.
Pause the
Pause the
game.
game.
Pause the game. Pause it. Pause it. Okay.
Now figure out what you're going to do.
All right, so we have Katsu on the stage, guys.
Yep.
He's the organizer for this one, so he's going to let us know what we're going to do,
Yeah.
fellas. Was that a separate pad from one of the other players? That
Perhaps.
sucks. That
yeah.
sucks.
There's a bunch of pads on there, so I don't know.
Yeah, they got to turn those pads off.
All right. So it seems like a player who formerly had their pad synced to the system may have accidentally set the console off, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
PlayStation 4, woo!
Yep.
shout out
We did
to
it,
Sai.
That's just next gen in general, it seems like.
It is,
to
it is.
next
It's not,
generation.
I mean, I know I say PS4 because we're
Yeah.
playing PS4 here, but
Right.
this is an issue in general with the next-gen consoles.
That's
I
right.
mean,
I'm trying to tell people, let's go to the Wii U. I'm trying to tell you. They got a pro
go back.
controller, you know,
Yeah,
they set it
seriously.
up. It's a really nice D-pad.
Wires, no wirelessness.
They like
Let's go.
sticks too, you know what I'm saying? We can make this happen.
yeah.
You don't have to worry
So-
about online, all that stuff. We're good.
They're looking at us. Katsu has to make a decision to let
Katsu's
them know
gotta let them know
what's
what to
going
do.
on.
All right, so
We'll
they got to
find out in
figure it
just a
out.
moment, guys.
Yeah.
Matt Ponton is here, too. He's one of
Yep.
the organizers
So
as
let them
well.
know. Yeah. And they'll just restart the round. That makes sense.
Okay. So the score is still going to be 1-1, guys.
Yep.
Right. I'm not sure if they're discussing if they're going to go, I guess, quarter life on each side, because it looked like they were about quarter life on each
Nah,
side.
I mean,
so
that
I
would
don't know.
be, that would make it a little more complex. I think they're just going to play it out.
In the same stage as well,
yeah,
obviously.
same stage, yeah.
So they agreed. It seems like they agreed on that, so they're
Yep.
going to go for it.
Yep. And that's a true, like, momentum breaker right there. For
It
both
is, man.
sides, you know? Because I don't even remember what was happening, but I'm sure somebody was being hit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that happened. So now, good hold. And I think that's part of Elliott's strength is his mid-punch hold along with the parry puts the person into a very dangerous situation where he can get
When he
big damage.
parries?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, most of the characters that have parries, they're always going to put you in a really kind of jacked up situation. There's always that one stun that gives them a lot of options. Now right here, wow, I don't think he expected to
drops
get
it.
that launch. If he knew he was going to get it,
Oh, and he doesn't
he
hold
would have
that.
ended it earlier.
Yeah,
He would've ended
yeah.
it earlier.
And again, it looks like his Elliott is still very, very strong and doing work right now. Good blocking.
Now, Excalibur Blade started the match with that palm. That palm is like 9
Yeah.
frames.
And it beats out other 9-frame jabbers.
Exactly, because it's stronger. You know what I'm saying?
It keeps him honest.
Yeah.
Ooh, good launcher. Big damage to the wall. E-Man's got to get up and get him away from. Yep.
Wow,
Good,
nice
good
throw.
switch.
Can't do a
Good
get up kick.
duck. Wow, what defense right there.
Yep.
Can't hate on that. That was good defense.
I think this is what E-Man was afraid of. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't
Yep.
want to fight Elliott. I spoke to him earlier. He was saying, he's like, I don't think I really want to have that matchup.
Yeah. This
And
is
this
a
is
tough
why.
matchup. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's getting a lot of difficult situations with them. Wow, up over.
Ooh, and another good hold.
And that low that stunts into the launch is really, really good. It's not necessarily that fast.
It's not, but what makes it so dangerous is you can either choose to finish it and launch
Right.
or free
Not
cancel and then look
super
at
launch
your
and
opponent.
throw or
Yeah.
something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Caliber Blaze takes that with
Yeah,
authority.
convincingly, yeah.
Man, that's tough. And I think we're going to see a switch from E-Man for sure. We're definitely going to see a
So
switch.
again, guys, for those guys joining,
Oh,
Summer
we
Jam
don't.
Night.
We don't. They got to switch.
Switch
something.
stage.
Well, I think they're going to go to cut. Yeah.
So again, guys, for you guys joining in right now on the stream, we're here live on Team Spooky Stream at Summer Jam 9. Here on the winners finals of Dead or Alive 5 last round. We got Excalibur and E-Man right now. E-Man is, I believe, down. It's just 1-2 right now.
Yep.
Excalibur is winning.
Yep.
It's
Caliber
best
Blaze
of
is up
5.
2-1. And he's switching to Kokoro. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, he got a good mix-up with her.
Yeah. There's no real like speed advantage for either one. I mean, Kokoro has obviously faster mids, but then Elliot has the 9-frame stun attack.
I would say Kokoro is a safer character.
Yes.
With a little bit more distance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of the elbow and
on paper, yeah, definitely Kokoro safer. But with Elliot doing his string delay, I mean, he can make himself safe. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Good stage.
He's gonna probably go for a lot of that throw mix-up. You know, whiff a throw, come in, and keep the advantage.
And right now, it seems like it was a good choice from E-Man.
Yep.
Started off offensively very well.
Here at the bottom of the scramble stage.
Yeah. Caliber Blaze has brought himself back in. And that
wow, he misses.
So strong.
Got the stun going. That's it. 4-punch punch. It's a wrap.
Yeah, caught him pressing buttons. Took the round. Good hold from
That was
E-Man.
really good hold. He hits him on normal with the low hit. He knows he's not at advantage, so he tries to step.
Yeah.
He predicts that the tackle's going to come out. Here we go. The crowd yelling, A, every time he gets the hit.
Nice combo. And nice.
Wow.
With that mid kick.
There you go. They're both roughly at 50% health.
Yeah.
E-Man trying to get some offense
What?
going.
Oh,
wow,
that's
that's
a
a down stun. Guaranteed to that. Whiffs the throw.
Ooh.
He just goes for anything.
Yeah,
anything
he
at
goes
this
for
point.
Anything at that point. Yeah.
That's what you call smart play.
Yeah.
Okay? Doesn't matter what happens.
Nice
just
side
get
step.
the W.
And I like what Caliber Blaze did there. He sidestepped and then did a throw instead of attacking.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best option.
Yeah. And this is going to be a full
back
punish.
turn.
Well, goes for the damage. Nice critical burst option. Oh, nice punishment.
Wow.
And Elliot is +3 there, so
Yeah,
kind of have
but
to respect it.
You do. But I think E-Man kind of realized he was going to go for a slow move, in this case, the sweep.
Yeah. And did you see him react to that throw just then? He ducked underneath of it and hit a high counter blow and took the round. That was really good play on Caliber Blaze's part right there. E-Man's got to tighten up a little bit.
Right here, we're at game point essentially for Excalibur Blaze. He can end it here now.
Yeah.
I'm sure he wants to. E-Man
Yeah.
trying to make it happen with Kokoro. Trying to probably questioning, was Kokoro the best pick here?
I mean, I'm not even mad at the Kokoro pick, really, because it seems like E-Man is playing under control. And so he still has a chance, certainly, absolutely, to take this.
I think he's pushing buttons too early. Like he's not respecting the long strings that Elliot has.
Yeah. Caught him on a sidestep. Ooh.
Wow. That could be bad. See?
Good. Oh. I thought he was going to go for the punish.
This could be,
Oh,
wow.
nice.
Doesn't
He doesn't
hold
hold the mid punch. Oh, that's tricky. And that's tricky.
That's three,
a
I
mix
think.
up the whole
That's three,
time.
right?
That's 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 3.
3-0. 3-1. 3-1. That's it.
Isn't that it?
No, that's it. That's it. That should be it. 3-1.
That's 3-1, right?
3-1.
It's 3-1.
3-1.
It is 3-1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do we have the score wrong? Yeah, it is 3-1. All right,
Yeah,
looks like we're
3-1.
right.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
And now E-Man's going to loser's bracket to face off against Quiggles.
Yes, he is. I believe last time they faced, though, he won, right? E-Man won.
E-Man won
Excalibur, obviously, in the grand finals.
Yeah.
In a very nice spot.
Sitting pretty.
Yeah, a very nice spot. Sitting up there, he was like, hey, you know.
You know what? I think, I'm looking back on it, Caliber Blades has won one of the last 2 Summer Jams. So if he wins this one, he'll have the 2 Summer Jam titles underneath of his belt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. When is the last time, because I was curious about this, when is the last time Excalibur won a tournament? Like, was that still in last round, or was that an ultimate?
No, that was Ultimate. Yeah, that's a good question. So he hasn't won in last round at all.
In the latest installment of the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not at all. Because, well, yeah, he has not
So
won.
this would be his first title.
In last round.
In last round, yeah.
And he's hungry. He looks hungry.
Yeah.
Now, Elliott was a great choice. And the thing is the metagame behind this. Obviously, we have Summer Jam, but you got to look at the bigger picture, too. So NEC is the real gold belt,
right.
you know? So you bring out all your your best guns here, then these players can go home, go study Elliott, come back, get ready for NEC, where all the real money is, you know?
Yeah.
And it's
where the big event happens, you know. I mean, but that's how it is. I mean, that's how you grow as a community, right? I mean, it's great if you try to hide some tactics and all because you're trying to get the W. But at the end of the day, you got to pull it out at some point.
Yeah.
You're trying to get some of that, you know, money. You're trying to get some of that recognition, some of that respect.
Yep.
And when you bring it out here, people will see it, people will study it, and they level up their game.
Yeah.
And maybe that provides something for another player, for another character. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Definitely potential for growth. And again, this is Losers Finals. MC Quiggle versus MC Static. I just realized what happened there. Yeah, that's why he has MC.
Yeah.
Because they're both in that clan. Yeah.
And I believe they play online all the time. They're good friends.
They're fantastic friends. I think they're staying in the same room over in the Wyndham together. So, yeah, definitely training buddies. It's always unfortunate when you have to eliminate your training buddy.
Yep.
You know? But it's in Losers Finals. You can't really complain about where you are, you know? I mean, you can only go to, what, Grand Finals?
Yeah, I mean, if you win, you're in Grand Finals. If you lose, you're top 3. I mean,
still getting paid, still getting a ton of points because it's double points.
And you're getting more time to play as well, so you're getting 3 out of 5.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. Are we going to see an immediate Christie mirror, or are we going to see some different choices? Yeah. Because obviously they're good friends. They know each other fairly well. Neo Tengu, okay.
Yeah, they know their characters exactly. So it doesn't really matter, but they're just trying to figure out what's going to go on here.
So they made mirror again. What I'm confused about, I'm not sure if E-Man switched to player 1 side or if he's still player 2 side.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as they pick the characters right now and they go to stage select, okay, it looks like they're going to do it. Which character?
Who's who?
Who's who?
Who's who?
I couldn't hear what he said.
We'll switch.
He said we'll switch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my Melee and Smash guys for
Yeah, we want to make sure everybody on the stream can, you know, keep up as to what's going on, including ourselves, you know, obviously.
So it looks like Static will be player 1 and Quiggle will be player 2 based on how they're sitting.
Yeah. Yep. So Static is on the left side, guys, and Quiggles is on the right.
I guess the easiest way to kind of like separate them is that Quiggle is the redhead, and E-Man is going to be just a regular brunette.
Yeah. And this has been a good tournament. A lot of good talent came out here.
I think about 100 people, right? It's about 100 people?
Just about. Summer Jam always seems to bring out big numbers.
Here we go.
And obviously with the Neo Tengu mirror,
you don't see a whole lot of Neo Tengu mirrors, so we'll see what
don't.
happens here. I expect a lot of trickery.
Yeah, shenanigans. Look, yeah, definitely. Yeah. And whoever wins this first match, the loser's probably going to go to character select and take it a little more serious.
Yeah. Right.
Not that these guys aren't capable of playing this character at a high level, but clearly there's more on the line than just their pride, given that they're in top 3.
And Quiggle kind of have the life lead here. Can easily win the next hit, essentially, if you can get it.
But E-Man, nice setup. Doesn't go off.
That's going to hurt.
Pillar saved him.
Wow, goes for the catch, though.
Nice throw. Nice duck. Nice defense. I can't say it enough. I'm really, really impressed with the level of defensive play out here. These guys have really stepped their game up in that sense.
Here we go. Nice throw by E-Man. Sit down, stun.
Ooh.
Guard break. Tries to do a quick mind game. What's going to happen? Goes into the offensive hold here.
Yep.
These characters are not necessarily that fast either, so the pace of the match is not going to go as quickly as you would think,
not
like
the
other matches.
They're very methodical in the sense. Because obviously during the round 1 fight, what's her fastest move? 13 frames. So yeah, it's
actually her fastest move is actually 11.
11.
Frames,
yeah, it's that
high,
one attack. Yeah, it's a high attack. Yeah.
And she has a like crushing high sit down.
Kind of like Bass, where that 11 frame high crush. Yeah.
Exactly. Pimp slap. Okay, let's do this.
Ooh. And it's crazy because they're still staying on this first part of the stage, the first tier. Neither one has been knocked off yet.
I know, and they've ricocheted off the wall a couple times.
Plenty of
opportunity. This game does not want them to leave.
Oh. And her forward punch string is very tricky to try and hold.
It is, because you can do 4-punch punch and then free cancel or 4-punch free cancel to the forward throw, get slapped, advantage again, you're dealing with the same system.
Exactly.
And the stuns are great.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see the first knockoff, but in the second tier.
Okay, Quiggle, 2 rounds. E-Man was 1. Oh, nice stun. Oh, tries to go for the throw.
High counter hit, big damage coming up.
For sure. Now, Quiggle's the type of player that usually doesn't get grabbed very often, so I'm not sure if...
yeah, he's very good at fuzzing.
Yeah.
Or just anticipating in general when a throw is going to be
exactly
sent his way, yeah.
Big damage from E-Man right there. Making it
Nice
happen.
response.
Poked in the eye.
E-Man needs this round.
For sure. He wants to start off with on the right foot here.
Yeah. Oh, just out of range.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice hold. If he didn't hold there, he was probably going to get sent off the stage.
He saw the big, shiny gold heels coming at him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was trying to make sure he wasn't going to get poked in the eye with that. And
Got
that's what
that
happened.
boot, yeah.
Yep.
Nice duck.
Very nice. Low sweep. Doesn't do anything. He held. Could have done something.
That's a lot of respect given to E-Man just then,
Yeah.
when Quiggles decided to back away after the counter hit.
Nice.
Nice duck. But E-Man finishes the string.
Yep. I wonder if he's already expecting that. He's like, you played a long time. He's like, I know you're going to avoid this. I'm going to finish it anyway.
It's very possible.
That's the thing about these games. You know, they play so much together. You play in tournament play.
Nice hit. Yeah. And this could
be a game.
And it is. Yeah. Both of them have big smiles on their faces.
Yeah.
Definitely best friends. Definitely having a good time on stage. Did he go fight again? No, he went to change character. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for
so now he has to change character. He's gonna step it up a little bit. Get a little more serious. And if Quiggles goes up 2-0 here, it's gonna put E-Man in a pretty rough position.
Really rough position.
Yeah.
Especially with a character that he feels probably more comfortable with.
And Quiggles is certainly capable of doing it.
Right. Wow, nice. 2 whiffs and then a block.
Yeah. Nice throw.
Going into the sky. Again, Helena was minding her own business in the forest, trying to raise her garden. Gets hit out of the blue by a Neo Tengu. Here we go. They're on the water right now. Counter hit on the water would make them slip stun.
Yeah, give that extra advantage.
Nice. Oh,
nice
what a hold.
Try to bring out the big boot.
Oh, he was trying to charge it, didn't really charge it, but got held anyway.
And again, it's just one of those situations where E-Man starts offense and then Quiggles has the option, the answer.
Yeah. Wow. He did not go for the ground game.
Yeah. Nice setup. Good damage. Gonna put himself in position for a force tech, get some advantage.
Back punch, punch.
Keep the
punch,
offense
punch.
going.
Yep. Super launcher throw coming from Quiggle.
He was expecting a mid punch there. Got punished for it.
Gets an aerial throw. Takes big damage right here. Oh, got super launcher throw by E-Man. That should be game right there. Oh, almost.
Just about.
Oh, he held low.
Close
He's
to
like,
the
it's coming. It's
throw.
gonna come out. Didn't come out.
Oh, it looked like he threw. It looked like he tried to low throw him.
I thought I tried to low hold because of the follow-up of the string.
Yeah.
So this is guaranteed right here from behind.
Yep.
Knocks him down. Gonna try to force him. Didn't force him up.
Yeah, he took his guaranteed damage there. Didn't go for any mix-ups there. That's an interesting. Is this? I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was like, is that going to be a guaranteed back situation?
Super launcher throw from Quiggle. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but when you get hit on the ground and you don't tech, you're forced to stay on the ground longer. You cannot, like, get hit once and then just, like, wait a little bit and do a get-up kick. You actually are forced a certain amount of frames. Sometimes ranging something like from 15 to, like, 30 frames, depending on the hit that hits you.
You can't delay it as much,
Yeah.
Oh. Goes for the punishment throw. Oh,
Nice.
and that's going to be the
launch.
round.
That's what I want to see more of E-Man, actually. I just want to see a couple stuns, just launch. And just get him on the air.
Yeah, take your damage.
Yeah.
Because if playing the stun system with Quiggles is always a dangerous thing, because you know Quiggles is going to be on point with his holds.
Here we go.
Ooh, there it is again.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here? Oh, he tried to go for a throw, it looked like. Yep, gets punished.
Yeah, and at this point, E-Man's delaying his attacks, thinking that Quiggles is going to hold, but there it is again.
Yep. E-Man is not in the right mental state right now, it feels like.
Yeah, he's playing a little off.
Yeah.
But he's still got an opportunity to take this game and make it 1-1. So this will be the final round.
Just like the last match. I mean, he went to the last round, essentially the last couple of hits or so.
Yeah.
Nice punish from the low get-up kick. Gets his guaranteed damage. Wow, what a read. He said, I'm going to get up and do a low throw. He got Miss Cleo behind his corner right now, telling him, E-Man will do this.
And that's it.
That's it.
E-Man's on the board, makes it 1-1. And now Quiggles is more than likely going to go to character select.
Of course, for sure.
But I wonder what we'll see from Quiggles. We see phase 4, Christy. Rachel?
Phase 4. I think phase 4.
Phase 4? Yeah, phase 4 is a good option here, especially in this matchup with the 12-frame low punch.
And then given the amount of matches that he has available to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anything else, like, okay, I got, my ace in the hole, I got Christy. I'll bring her out if it gets to that point.
Yeah, it's
We're not at that point yet.
Like a classic Dragon Ball Z fight or something where they're powering up
This is my
slowly.
second mode, Super Saiyan phase 2 right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
It's like, I'm about to go nuts on you. I'm just Super Saiyan.
Yeah. As he loses 60% of his life. Ooh, nice finish. Didn't expect it, I don't think, from E-Man's side.
Yeah, I don't think he expected him to finish the string. It's a very unsafe move.
Yeah.
But,
and it's a high.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Nice string delay.
Poked in the eye.
Yeah, that was a great move from Quiggles there. Waited for the side step attack.
He went for the right combo too right there. Like, you'll notice that he's like, you know
on
what?
the ramp. Yep.
Didn't want to go for a combo that was going to whiff, so he did a really good move from Quiggle. E-Man trying to adjust to the situation, the new character.
Yeah. And that's the thing you have to worry about on these stages. When there's slopes like this, you have to adjust your combos.
Yep. You got to know when they're going to come off. And the bad part is, you see that right there?
Yeah.
Like, that part needs to be adjusted. Like, you should be able to get the final hit there.
Final hit, always, yeah. It's almost like the game says, no, you can't do this. We're already in this animation of falling.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice hold. He knew it was coming. He was at the proper distance. Nice throw. And phase 4 is just so fast.
Real quick character.
You can't just sit there and do a side step attack.
4 seconds.
Ooh, nice.
Into the wall.
Nice from Quiggles.
Really
nice.
That was just really smart play.
Very decisively. Goes for it all. Interesting.
Doesn't go for the guard break. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of people are catching on to her and Kasumi's guard break where they'll duck it.
Right.
And so you don't always want to finish that attack anymore.
Right.
Especially if you're playing against a player that's capable of ducking it on reaction.
Elena, as we know, kind of suffers from range.
Yeah, she does. And right now Quiggles is playing to that advantage.
Yeah. Whatever she throws out has to be a kind of big risk.
Yeah. And Quiggles, I gotta say it, his countering is very, very on point. His holds,
it's real good.
Yeah.
He was thinking of the run up and throw, the best tactic in the game.
Yeah, I know, right? It looked like it.
But in order for the best tactic to work, you gotta go all the way. You can't second guess yourself. All in.
Nice.
His jab.
Nice jab. He's got,
again.
Nice.
Oh,
and he finished it. I'm surprised he finished it there because he lost
I
the
didn't
last
think he was
round
going to
for
finish. I mean, what would be the point? I mean, there's really...
And he lost the exact same last round finishing it, so...
He did.
I don't know. Interesting. So
Character select.
Now he's going to power up again. He's going to Chrissy. He has to.
We're going to mode 4?
Yeah.
Mode 4 style? Okay. I think it's a real thing.
He's going to... And really, phase 4 is not at much of a disadvantage. She's got the speed to keep up with Christy.
Right.
It's just phase 4 doesn't have as many tracking attacks as she maybe needs against Christy. She has good ones, though, for sure.
Well, she has 3+ kick, right?
Yeah, and that comes out in 14 frames, so obviously that's a strong one. It's just that if he gets caught blocking that, then it's unsafe, and then you got a whole other problem.
But it has pretty good pushback, though.
Yeah, certainly. It's one of those moves where it's unsafe, but the pushback lets it look like it's safe.
Yeah. Essentially makes it safe because of the distance.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, he was about to go low. He didn't get it. He got hit out of it. E-Man. Oh, he delayed the string.
And that'll put him against the wall. That's not where he wants to be.
Especially with Christy. Christy has really good throws to push you on the wall and take away the get-up kick.
Yeah.
Mind game.
Takes away your options. One thing you can hope to do is kind of roll to the left or right away from the wall. Ooh, and switching positions. These are some very smart players here.
Yep. Wow.
Nice side step, and that's it.
That's a wrap.
Very smart play from both players.
Oh, thought he was going to start off with a jab. Try to bait another jab.
Yeah.
Super launcher throw. We're going to go into that area, maybe. No, barely missed it. A few inches away.
Yep.
From the grilled cat in the background. Here we go.
Nice duck.
Oh, here we go.
Big damage. He's got combos ready. You know Quiggles has his combos ready.
And with phase 4, those combos, not to say that they're easier, but she can capitalize very well on them. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The moves allow her to do so, yeah.
So now in this stage,
Oh, good hold.
Yeah, good hold from Quiggle. On this stage, essentially most danger zones are gone. There's still some signs, actually, on the stage that you can hit against the
like
wall.
this one right here. Yep.
Yeah, that, and then there's some,
extra
the other electric wall will have signs come from the sky, essentially, because they're
Yep.
falling from the building.
Oh, he doesn't do the teleport cancel.
I wonder
Nice
if
punish.
maybe he mistimed it, or maybe he hit at a later frame.
Yeah, it's possible.
Gets poked in the eye.
Very strict character.
That was weird how he ricocheted the opposite way. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Quiggles needs this. He's got to have a good setup here. He respects the wake up.
Yeah, he backs up. Got 25 seconds.
Staring contest right there.
Here
When in
comes
doubt, forward punch.
Right? Knocks down. Quiggle.
Oh.
Oh no, E-Man.
Low holds. Interesting. Wonder what he was fishing for. Nice hold.
Nice. Quiggle just on his holes today, man. His holes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bad situation.
This is big
What's gonna happen?
damage.
Oh
He's
my goodness.
Definitely gonna finish that.
10-hit combo. Takes 50% health. Was that even a critical burst?
No,
Oh,
it wasn't. It wasn't.
Jesus Christ.
She just does damage. It's ridiculous.
Right here, they're constantly, you notice in this whole matchup, they're constantly trying to poke at each other.
Yeah.
They really just want to get a stun
Great
real
blocking.
quick.
Is that it? Nope.
No, he misses it. You know what? I think the ground right there messed him up.
Yeah.
The ground will play a big
Nice
role.
pokes. Very good defense from
Lots
both
of
players.
pokes. That's
yeah.
all. They're trying to go for a quick stun. They're trying to get something going.
Yeah. Very, very strong play from both people. And now that he's thrown that out, he's mixing it up there, if you see. Yeah.
And both characters have the speed to take advantage of the stun system. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Nice, nice gamble. It's a good
Signs coming
adjustment
down.
from Quiggles. I think Quiggles definitely wants this. He doesn't want this to go to another game.
Oh, absolutely not. But right now,
Nice
wow!
manipulation.
He could have gone for the throw originally. Nice.
Goes for it. Ooh.
Now, Christy's holds and her throws are very weak, but her combo damage is insane.
Wow. He kind of looked at him there before he grabbed him. Ooh,
Yeah.
drops a combo. Okay. Both are kind of within range of killing each other.
Yeah. 10 seconds on the clock. Wow.
When in doubt.
Forward punch.
Forward punch. When in doubt.
11 frame forward punch. Takes that
Oh
match.
my gosh.
All right, so
Now-
now they're going to the final match.
Quiggles is not picking Christy. He's going straight phase 4. Is this his pride speaking?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not comfortable with a mirror matchup.
I can't imagine that. He's got to be. I think he just wants to win with phase 4 at this point.
Okay. Well, that'll get you killed, just so you know.
Yeah,
That'll
right
get you
now
killed.
it's not working.
So we're in this big helipad stage, I believe, comes from Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
E-Man takes that first round pretty convincing.
E-Man is very focused, very serious right now. He says, I'll kill phase
Critical
4.
burst. He's feeling himself. I think he's feeling
Yeah.
himself. I mean, I think I felt that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it from over here.
I'm feeling it for him. You know what I'm
Seriously.
saying? So,
And this
yeah, he's feeling himself right now. He's
nice
going,
stun
But
manipulation.
this is what I'm talking about. Why is he playing with his food right now?
Yeah.
When he could just have the whole meal.
He just put him into the wall like that.
There you
yeah.
go.
Wow. This is
Here we go.
reigning champ is
I
on
know
his
he
heels
was just
right
trying to
now.
punish a really safe move. E-Man.
Yeah, it's like E-Man
We have
stepped it
to
up
get
a
him.
level.
Yep.
And Quiggles just isn't in the game anymore. He's still got an opportunity, though.
Absolutely. E-Man with a good hold. Delay gets punished. It's gonna
Uh-oh,
happen here.
he's in the background hyping him up. Is this going to happen? Will Quiggles go down?
Wow,
I don't
nice
know.
one.
Quiggles got some more juice in him now suddenly.
Trying to play smart,
Yeah.
taking his time. Wow, he gets hit out of that. That was weird.
That was dangerous. This is
Wow, he misses the launcher. Gets poked in the eye. Tries to go for the throw. Forward punch. Down
he's-
forward punch. Oh my
Can he
goodness.
do it? He clutches it out. Oh, the crowd goes nuts. Quiggles got the Quiggles face on. He's got his game faces on right now. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Quiggles is back in there. He's feeling it. Momentum is in Quiggles' favor right now.
The whole thing just changed. He was trying to go for another combo there, I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe missed the timing.
Oh,
Oh, run
the
up and
mid-kick
mid-kick hold.
was-
He says, I don't even care. I was like, I'll come in here and do this. Wow,
goes
misses
for
the throw. Great. Oh,
This could kill.
this could kill, actually.
And it does.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. Quiggles said,
Last
nah,
match,
dog. I
last
ain't going out
round.
like that.
Christy with E-Man.
The world
Quiggle
champ.
with phase 4.
Oh, doesn't
Summer
hold.
Jam 9. Let's make it happen. E-Man coming down. Nice little juggle. Takes about 30% health.
Yeah. Uh-oh,
E-Man
we're going to see
trying
now.
to play the space game. I think in this particular situation, Christy kind of suffers a little bit.
Oh, what? See that mid-punch miss that?
Yep.
It's weird. Okay. Nice hold from
It was a
Quiggles.
sidestep, though, I think.
Was it?
I think it counts as a side step into the sweep.
Nice down punch.
Again, going with the
Ooh,
pokes.
Good hold. Not hold, but finish. Nice flip. Keeps himself safe.
Okay. I get the feeling that this match might go into the last couple seconds.
Oh, he goes for it all.
Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Guard break.
Wow,
this
could.
Wow!
He had to
Last
hold
couple
that.
seconds. We got
He
8 seconds
had
on the
to hold
clock.
that.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? E-Man can just stop attacking and block the entire round and win.
Oh my God, he does it! Oh my God, he's clutch!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Hugs it out.
This man!
The champ comes back again. Wow, wow. I couldn't even say anything. I was stuck in silence just watching this then. Oh my
E-Man,
God.
what was he thinking?
Playing with his food.
There was 3 seconds on the clock, and all you had to do was hold block. That's all you had to do.
Got to be aware of everything. Wow. That was clutch play from Quiggles. I mean, this man was literally down on his last life in the 3rd round. Wow.
Dude.
Wow.
Good play, obviously, from Quiggle.
Yeah, sure.
Took advantage of the whole situation.
Absolutely.
Made sure he landed his combo.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, I think E-Man is going to be, when he looks back at that match, he's going to look, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I only had 3 seconds on the clock.
That's it.
What was I doing in his face? What was I doing? When all I had to do was do block. Even if he threw him, the 3 seconds would have counted down.
I mean, listen, Manny. At the end of the day, it just goes to show the East Coast is the best.
Shut up! Stop! I am tired of this.
The East Coast.
I
is
need
the
another
best.
commentator. What is wrong?
East Coast is the best.
Oh my God.
Clearly. Am I right, Spooky?
No,
East
no.
Coast? East Coast?
East
Nope.
Coast.
Oh my God.
New
You
York.
see what I have to go through here? You see what I have to go through?
East Coast. I'm telling you, man. That's what we do.
Oh my goodness.
East Coast runs DOA.
Oh my God. I'm not even gonna say nothing right now. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
You can't.
No,
The results are on the
I'm
screen.
not trying to hear it.
The results are on the screen.
For those of you guys that don't know, you know, DOA has always had a really strong following in the East Coast and a pretty
right.
good following in Texas. We don't have your
Pretty
traditional.
good. Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, shut up. You don't have your traditional East Coast, West Coast. We got East Coast versus Texas.
That's right.
So that's
We
just
don't
kinda
have
how it
that.
works here.
Where is the West Coast? No, well, actually, we take that back. We do have a growing West Coast scene.
We do have a growing West Coast.
We do.
But, you know, the way we've grown up in the community.
Yeah, true. It's
wasn't
usually
traditional,
been East
yeah.
Coast versus Texas.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's great that our West Coast scene is growing. You know, we got
Absolutely.
players like Crazy Steady.
Yep.
And other people that are around him as well. And I don't want to miss any players, but there's obviously good
Yeah,
players over
there's
there.
good players out there. There's quite a few. There's Hodgins out there. The other Helena player, I can't think of his name on the top of my head right now.
Oh, I know who
They're
you're talking
training,
about.
They're training buddies. Him and Hodgin are. There's quite a few. There's some West Coast players out there. We'll see them at SoCal Regionals for sure.
And we'll definitely see them at NEC, you know, if anything else.
And that too. Definitely. Those guys are very tough out there. And you probably just annoyed them, man. You know, you just said Texas versus the East Coast. I mean,
I didn't ignore him. I didn't ignore him.
We might have
I told
had to.
you.
I
told you where our roots came from, and you're trying to be disrespectful right now.
No.
And I don't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, obviously we have #1 East Coast.
Oh my God.
It's
You're Birdie getting the title back. You know what I'm saying? You know.
We might have to set something up at NEC if you
Yeah,
know,
that's
do
what
a
I'm saying.
regional tournament. You know,
That would
top
be-
five
that-
from each. Yeah.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah. We might get a fourth region. What, Midwest maybe? Hoodless is
Maybe.
out there. If he can get a squad, you know. Yeah.
Yep.
But for right now, we'll just bask in the glory of the East Coast.
Oh my
Watch
God.
this wonderful grand finals. Feels good. Feels good.
Oh my goodness. We got Excalibur, obviously in the winner side.
Yep.
So he only gets to win one set of 3.
Yep.
The first 3. And Quiggle has to win 2 of those sets. Obviously, if for some reason Excalibur Blades gets 2 matches and Quiggle gets 3 matches,
Yep.
those 2 matches essentially, disappear. They reset.
That's right. Bracket reset.
So that's a difficult pill to swallow sometimes, especially if you feel like you're losing the momentum, because
It's a
those
long
matches
road.
that you won don't mean anything anymore.
Yep. It's a long road. But that's what happens if you lose. You got to beat them twice.
Yep.
And it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I mean, this is the way it's played.
Yeah. And this is going to be an interesting dynamic here. Because, I mean, obviously we're going to see Elliot, but I don't know what we'll see from Quiggles. Because Elliot was a pretty decisive. Yeah.
Rachel? Okay.
This is not a bad option. I mean, Elliot's combos have to change because Rachel is a heavyweight.
Right. And Elliot's lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to take advantage of that.
Yeah. And I think Caliber Blaze obviously, expected this because we know that Quiggles uses Rachel on a regular as well.
All right, so this is the grand final, Summer
Grand
Jam
finals.
9.
Yeah.
We're over here.
And again, they're in ninja outfits, of course.
Yeah, in the ninja outfit. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. Quiggle as Rachel. Excalibur Blaze as Elliot.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And the thing about coming from the losers bracket, you're already warmed up from your last match, whereas the guy sitting in grand finals is getting a little cold.
Yeah.
You know? He's got to warm up a little bit. Although, as I say that, Caliber Blades is putting in some work.
That's how the matches go. That's how the matches go, okay? Don't worry about
As I
it.
say that, Caliber Blades is doing work.
So we're on the top level of Crimson here. It's
Yeah.
an old DOA2 Ultimate stage.
Yeah.
Almost got the wall explosion there.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Needed
Low
it.
sweep is another low
Nice,
sweep.
nice. And I think that's just an adjustment Quiggles has made from the last time he played Caliber Blades Elliott. Nice sidestep. Fantastic sidestep. And see, that's the adjustment he has to make against the heavyweight character. He's got to change his
Yeah.
combos up.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be able to get those crazy combos where he's just pretty much doing the entire string.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Eric. Here's the medals.
Nice, nice parry. And that's what Rachel is going to struggle with, because obviously Rachel has a lot of strong mids that a Rachel player wants to take advantage of. And with the parry being on the screen, you kind of have to rethink that option.
Wow. So right there, for you guys that don't know, in DOA, there's some cliffhanger situations. There's a few stages that have that. When you go into that, you essentially have like a 50-50.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the safest bet is always to go to attack,
Yep.
because the worst thing that can happen is it gets blocked.
Yeah, unless they have a little bit of life and you think that throw kill
Yeah.
them. Sure.
Or you can go for a throw. Of course, they can break the throw, and you'll take a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice duck. Very decisive first game from Caliber Blades.
Yeah.
Quiggles, I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, he has the characters. I mean, I could see him using Lisa in this situation. He could really do that because obviously he has a very strong Lisa, and I think Lisa's a very good matchup against Elliott, but he's going phase 4.
All righty then.
And it can't hurt. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think we'll be in for a very good treat here.
Well, in this situation, he has the speed now.
Yeah.
So whereas Rachel, you don't have that speed. So
Yeah.
you gotta make up for that, compensate for that.
Yep.
You know, and now he doesn't have to as much. New stage
on a new
here,
stage.
fireworks.
Yep.
We got explosive walls, and we got partitions. So we got a little bit of everything. We got some coconuts
Yeah.
and a power blow danger zone.
And this is what happens. You know what's so tricky about Elliott is his attacks look the same, but they might be a high or a mid or even a low kick. Like his low kick looks similar to his mid kick. It's
Yeah, and
weird.
it looks a lot like a mid kick. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's what also makes him tricky.
Generally, Elliott, for those who are not familiar with the strings, they usually range from high, mid, high, mid, high, mid.
Yep.
That's kind of how it goes.
But it's hard to sidestep those high mids because he can control the duration from which he attacks.
Exactly. He can delay, he can control the speed.
Yep.
Ends up landing at the wrong frame, and you get hit.
Yep. Nice offense from Quiggles here. He needs to get in the game.
Wow, he misses that. Guard break. Hey,
I mean, yeah.
hey,
Hey.
here we go. What's
Big
going to
damage.
happen? Into the wall. Oh,
He goes
too
for it.
slow. Too slow to get the launcher.
So that's something that Quiggles can keep in mind. If he does a 12-frame attack or more faster, then
Yeah.
he can kind of interrupt that situation.
Nice. He just goes for the round.
And that's actually his first round that he's won against Caliber Blades all tournament.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's true. That
Yeah.
is true. The stats. The stats. You got the stats.
I'm bringing them out.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Went to our analytics team, and we found the stats.
Yep. This Caliber Blade definitely wanting to take this, trying to get that title.
Heck yeah. Good defense.
Wow, nice
throw
throw
break.
break.
Didn't work on his favor, though.
He mashed it a little too hard,
Yeah.
and ended up getting an extra throw.
And that's what you end up with sometimes, and that's
Yeah.
big damage for phase 4. You're always impressed with phase 4
Wow,
damage.
he goes for it.
Are we? I thought he was going to go for a power launcher.
Go for the tree. The
Okay.
coconut, is it going to come out?
He's
Yeah, there it
within
is.
a throw's worth of damage. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. And Elliott's so fast once you get hit.
And all his stuns are good. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
like they're bad stuns.
Yeah. They work in his favor because you got to worry about the string delay, and then you got to worry about the free cancel.
Nice.
You
Nice
just don't know
punish.
what's going to happen.
Wow, slip stun guaranteed after that.
Yep.
Here we go.
This is true mastery of the stun system right now, guys.
Wow, he punishes the low sweep.
Yep. And that was ballsy by Quiggles right
Yeah,
there.
it was very ballsy, but it played out
Yeah,
for
it
him
did.
at that time.
At that time. But still,
Yeah.
Caliber Blades takes game 2. He is on
Game
match
point. Oh, match point, yeah.
Yeah. Good grief. This is tough. I mean, I know Quiggles, because at first, Caliber Blades, last time they played, he used Li Fang, and that didn't work out.
Gotcha.
Now he's got another parry character, Elliott, and it's working out
He's working out really well for him.
really well.
And this
He
is where
may
it's going
have
to
found
matter the
answer.
most right here.
Yeah. He may
So-
have found the answer to Christie and Quiggles in general.
Right. He goes for the double launch. He can hold the second kick. He didn't hold it.
Yep.
Oh,
nice
nice.
sidestep.
Yeah,
That's
very
a
nice.
great option.
Quiggles needs to get some momentum here. Tries
he
to
knows
delay the
that
string,
He
yeah.
knows it. And that's the thing you have to do at high-level play is if you know a string is coming, don't block. Just hold it.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the
Eliminate
best
the
options.
Yeah.
It's like, if you know it's coming, you
Just
might as well
hold
hold it.
Yeah. Don't
The hold's
put
going to
yourself
come out
a
in
situation.
essentially 0 frames, and you're going to get it.
Exactly.
And you'll probably get really nice damage revision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely get why Elliott's a good option, though, because he's got that mid-punch hold, which puts him in a back turn situation, so he can set up big damage. And he's got the parries as well, so it's a problem for Christie.
Right. Wow, he's about to go for the sit-down stun.
Yeah.
Gets held. Quiggle coming in, trying to build that momentum up. He got the first round. He's about to get the second round. Yeah, really good fuzzy. Oh, wow. Nice little hot punch. Oh.
For the, yeah, he had
if he would have had that, it would have been a wrap for that
game.
one. Oh, here we go.
And you saw the slope. He used the extra slope.
He did.
To continue the combo. +3. Oh,
wow, he
gets
pushed
him.
the button.
Yeah, if you push the button or get caught backdashing, it's a wrap for you.
Yeah.
Nice hold.
Doesn't punish.
Nice
Interesting
hold.
roundhouse coming out right here. Quiggle trying to jump over the low get-up kick. Excalibur Blades look like he's trying to bait him into do some things.
Yeah, I think
here.
so.
He's trying to analyze what is Quiggle trying to do and how can I make my life easier, it looks like.
Yeah, and right now Quiggles is just using that speed advantage. Just
Yeah, for
going
sure.
in. Says, you know
Wow,
what?
nobody has gone over it on the stage.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What is going on with this stage?
You never really see this. Like, first round usually it's like person going off the stage. Nice hold.
Oh, wow.
Trying to set something up.
Yeah.
That was ballsy by Quiggles, but he has to make those types of decisions. He can't let himself keep getting mixed up.
Nice block from Excalibur Blades. After that roll, anything can come from that roll. A throw, a kick, a punch.
This is a, ooh, he doesn't
Nice
go for the
block.
punch. Nice.
I wonder if that was an unholdable situation.
Could have been.
Wow, he misses it because it was too high.
Yeah, he did.
He's going to pay for it,
And
too.
He's going to pay for it. He's going to lose this round.
There you go. He lost that whole match.
Quiggles is on the board. Takes
Quiggle-
the game.
Quiggle needs to win the next 2 matches.
Yep. I wonder, we're not going to see a character change. I can't see it happening.
No, he's gonna roll with
this
it.
out.
At
Yep.
least one more time, he's gonna at least roll it with it one
And
more
this
time.
is a nice big open stage, flat surfaces. Don't have to worry about slopes. Good backdash. Nice.
Nice little launcher. Ooh, couldn't capitalize.
Yeah. Might be a lightweight only combo there.
Okay. Oh, limbo stun. Goes for the critical burst.
You can hold in that situation. But
Yeah, you can. You can. When they trip you down like that, you can hold. You can't hold immediately, but you can hold.
And see, that's what it takes away that sidestep option, and that's what a lot of the players here fighting against Elliott today need to get adjusted to. Those strings are dangerous. Nice hold.
Quiggle trying to get the momentum. He's trying to build it up. He can't get it, and he gets held. Wow, slap to the face. Get out of here.
Take the hand.
Okay, Quiggle got some nice damage here. 10-hit
doesn't
combo.
get to the wall.
Force get up. Oh, nice.
And
He
tried
fuzzied.
to fuzzy
He
it,
tried to
but
fuzzy.
it's a slow throw. It's a slow throw. It caught him.
All right. So I think in this situation, obviously it's a big open mat, big square.
Yeah. We're going to see them space out a little bit.
Yeah. And I think Elliott kind of has a small advantage in this because he can come in with that big fist if he wants to.
+3.
Tries to sidestep.
There it
nice
is.
punch hold. Here we go.
This man's been on point with these.
Oh my
Stun
God.
reset.
He's just stunning him. That entire damage on his life bar was nothing but stuns.
Yeah.
And Quiggle doesn't have an answer for it right now.
Excellent manipulation of the system.
Oh my God.
That's the round.
Quiggle.
And this is match point. This is match point for Excalibur Blades if he takes his last round.
This will be it.
Nice sidestep.
Dragon kick to the face. Another string. He's going to go for it again.
care.
He goes for the throw, whips the throw, tries to go for the low sweep, try to force tech.
Nice,
Quiggle. He's
nice,
trying
nice.
to end this match as quickly as possible. Quiggle trying to figure out what he needs to do. What can he do right now?
Ooh. That's a problem. Quiggle can't. Does he have another clutch round in him?
Oh, stun. It's another stun.
This is going to be trouble.
Could have punished. He went for the throw. That was very risky. I think he was trying to sidestep. He got punished for the sidestep.
Yep.
That's the game. Oh my goodness.
Clutch
Nice
hold. Can
needs
he
to back
do
up.
it?
He
Can
has
he
30
come
seconds on the
back
clock.
here?
He needs to think about what he needs to do
Yeah,
and do
he's
it
gotta
right.
Get some space. He needs
one
some
time.
space. He's playing
That's
it very smart.
Nice.
Nice sidestep.
That's what I'm talking about. You have to play it right, and you only get a chance. There you go. Got 17 seconds on the clock.
Oh,
There
and
it
he
is.
gets him with the
Gets
low.
the low.
Yeah, that was smart play. And you know Callie's hype about
Yeah,
that.
he's
He's
happy.
been wanting to take out Quiggles.
He's been wanting to take out Quiggles. He gets his first title in DOA5 last round.
Absolutely.
He's excited.
Double
Everybody's-
battle royale points, you know.
Oh, yeah, he gets a lot of points for
Gets
that.
a ton of points. Nice seating.
You see the other players. You got Tom Lee from Team Ninja up there, congratulating them as well. Congratulating all the players, really.
And obviously, you have Caliber Blades' father up there as well. He's been traveling with him to every single tournament.
That
Great
family support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody gets that.
Great support.
Summer Jam 9 Excalibur Blades is your champion here in Philadelphia.
That was fantastic play.
It was good. It was
Quigley's
really
almost
good.
came back. He almost had it.
I'm telling you guys got to make it to these events. Have a good time. Learn some new stuff.
The level of play out here is
Don't always
very
try to
high.
don't think you're always going to come here to win all the time. It's not about that all the time.
Nah, if you're watching at home, you're not winning.
Yeah,
all the sweet people came out. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
But it's about learning, seeing the new players, cheering your favorite player.
Yeah, certainly.
And supporting the scene overall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're about to go to them right now. It looks like, and they're making announcements of who won. And they're going to give them their medals.
Absolutely.
Good play from both of them. Good play from all the players today.
Yeah, certainly. And that's why I'm really excited for NEC too, man, because we're going to have basically every single player out there competing at the highest level, and we don't know who's going to win that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You're talking about players from essentially all over the country. I mean, I'm not all over the country, but all over the world.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously, of course, you know, we kind of do know it's going to be the East Coast, but we just don't know who in the East Coast.
Oh, my God. I can't wait.
Oh, man, this is a great event.
Here we go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Excalibur getting first place. Congratulations to Quiggle and E-Man.
Started off slow and went wrong, and we had done nothing but pick up speed.
I think that plaque is still in the packaging, too. You're going to keep it in there?
Yeah. He's going to keep that medal in mint condition.
That's right.
Here we go.
Obviously, Tom Lee is one of our big sponsors from Team Ninja. He's the guy that kind of helped put these events together. He's been a very, very important person, important face throughout this past year of Battle Royale.
He definitely does a lot for the community.
Yeah.
I like to point out that sometimes he's in a situation where he doesn't have to do some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And the fact that he does it is mad respect.
Yeah. I mean, you look at the other communities, how many of them have their actual game designers, creative designers come out to each of the events and cheer on the players? You don't see that very often.
You don't see that very often. And that's something DOA has, and the players can take advantage of. And those for those of you guys coming in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The support, the game is constantly being supported.
Yeah. This game is alive and running.
It's good stuff, man. You don't want to miss out on that.
Yeah. Very good play from Caliber Blades.
So thanks again, guys. I'm not sure if they're going to do any more announcements. I think that'll be it.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations to all the players.
Yep.
And that is it for DOA 5 last round at Summer Jam 9.
Yep.
If you weren't a part of it, you missed out.
Yep.
If you don't want it, act like you want it.
That's
and we'll
right.
see you next time.
And the next event will be, I believe,
Absolute
the Fall
Battle.
Classic, right? Or is it Fall Classic is September 11th? So when's Absolute
Oh, yeah, that's
Battle?
right. Yeah, Fall Classic.
Yeah, so we have a lot of events coming up, right? Because we have Fall Classic and Absolute Battles. When?
Yeah, Absolute Battle is 25th to the 27th.
Okay. And then we have SoCal Regionals in October. And then we have a second West Coast event that I can't think of off the top of my head. But we have a lot of stuff coming up, guys.
Yeah, definitely stay tuned. Keep up with the community, and we'll catch you guys next time. Shout out to everybody who's watching on the stream. Shout out to all my ninjas out there. His ninjas.
Yep.
They don't matter that much, but it's okay.
The best ones, obviously.
Make sure to follow us and keep up with us on our social networks.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys next time.
This is Master. This is Shade Swift Eye. We're out.
Somebody saying something on the mic.